Every man has to own a black suit. After you get a black suit, there's 5 suits you need to get. Black, navy, gray, brown, tan. You get those 5 suits. You get yourself 2 white shirts. Get yourself 2 cream color shirts and 2 powder blue shirts. You can make 75 suits with those combinations because every last one of those pants go with every last one of those jackets. Every last one of the jackets goes with every last one of the pants. You cannot mess up.
Welcome back to the 5 Suit Theory. It's your boy Sebs, here with my nearest and dearest.
Your boy Humphrey, only free on the weekdays.
Weekend, never mind.
Kaz, a.k.a. Black Jesus.
If y'all...
Bro, just let it go, bro.
No,
I'm gonna keep doing it.
No. This is 2 intros in a row.
Bro, this
y'all
is
acting
every
real
intro.
crazy. No, because last week you fucked up. Was that 2 weeks in a row you fucked up?
Yeah.
No, that was like 3 weeks ago. And then
No, it wasn't 3 weeks
listen,
ago.
No, listen, I did 2 weeks in a row, and then I got it right last week.
Okay.
I'm back on track.
Anyway.
I'm working on my
Mike,
intro like him. I got that little sauce on it. I fucked it up.
See, now
But
everybody
next
want to be
week,
like me.
I'm gonna have the sauce right.
Now everybody want to be like me. It's okay, though. It's catching on. It's catching on.
I don't, actually.
Okay, Mr. Seps.
Right.
Listen, at
Serious
this point,
ups.
we all gotta have an agenda we pushing. So I mean,
See?
What you
Now
talking
everybody want
about?
an agenda.
But yeah, they I don't know, y'all wilding. As I hope we got video this week. I promised y'all video last week and that didn't come out. But there's a lot of red cups on the table. And Mike just took his first sip, so I don't know how he fucked up that intro. But that's that.
I ain't practice. I ain't staring in the mirror and practice.
You got to practice for that?
Yeah. I told y'all about practicing. in
No,
the
no, no.
mirror. He don't be putting his jump shots up.
I don't practice my intro.
That's cool. We gonna have
No,
like
you gotta
something like
practice
that one of these days.
everything.
You want to walk around like this the whole day.
Don't say we're gonna have a license Lathan. That was kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, we got a great episode for y'all. We got our first guest, my OG slash my number 1 agitator. So
I'll
yeah.
let y'all know if my barber listening to it. I might leave you after this. I might go to 2. You might lost a customer.
Thanks for saying the name already, but yeah, y'all was gonna know that in the title.
spoiled
But,
him.
yeah, it's cool.
The liquor.
Yeah, so how damn right into it. This nigga took 2 sips. How was your week, man?
That's like Giggles go first.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a 50-50 week. I had a 50-50 week. I had a great week outside of work. It was a struggle. It was a struggle to have a great week outside of work this week, but at work, shit fest. They transferred me to a different post office without saying nothing.
So you think that got to do with you like trying to rumble your manager and shit? You think like that
And I texted him and told him he was a bitch right after they he confirmed
Whoa,
it.
wait. You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, I said, bro, you was a nut, and I hope you work on being a man and being upfront with people. Because as soon as I came to the office that morning, the lady told me, "Oh, you getting transferred." This nigga texted me at 6 at night. Oh yeah, so nigga, you ain't just figured
he
this
was
shit out.
busy, bro.
Nigga text me.
I'm not him. He looked at me.
This nigga text me 2 hours before work to tell me to go somewhere else. You ain't that fucking busy, nigga.
Bro, it's a lot of mail, bro. You gotta think. Y'all pillars of the community.
Bro, that nigga sit behind the desk. He's a manager. He ain't
Bro,
doing shit.
he be sorting shit on the computer, bro.
I just feel like
Excel sheet. Uh-huh.
you calling out and this calling him a nut thing.
Guess what? Guess what I did yesterday? Called the fuck out. These niggas gonna come get me.
Bro, they're gonna transfer this nigga to New York. Like you're gonna be
Bro,
out of
they're
here.
gonna,
I
gonna
call-
transfer him home.
I call out and get a flat tire.
Yo,
once a week
bro.
every week.
Yo, we're gonna pay you to stay the fuck
Just
home.
don't come back. You don't come
We're gonna pay
anyway.
you 2 checks to stay home. That's
You
your
don't
severance
come
pay.
anyway.
Bro.
What they talk about?
My week was I had a good week this week. I got some recruiters coming at me.
I thought
Hopefully.
Okay. I thought you was about to go
Yeah,
left. I thought you
left too.
was about to go full ATL. I got some cutty last night. Like, I'm gonna say damn, Con.
I say who the new
He said I got some recruiters.
You know what I'm saying? Change the roster up on them.
No,
You
no.
getting your suits, bro. I
Yeah,
understand.
you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get all 5 of them so I can be a real man, like Steve Harvey said. But my week was good. I didn't have too many complaints for once in my life.
So you saying
Y'all got 2 big goals. He said a real man. I'm trying to be Pinocchio. I just want to be a real boy.
just you gotta relax.
You gotta get right, bro.
You gotta relax. So that you early in the process on those. How that feel?
It was great, honestly. I think today I had a conversation with my best friends, and she was like, "You know, how are you feeling?" And I was like, "Damn, I feel good."
She ranked below or above me.
You know you want to. See, I can't say
You
that.
ain't asking him how he feels, so I think she went about
Yeah, right. He's my,
You know what?
no, it's
She be
cool, bro.
checking in.
No, it's cool.
She be checking in. You'll be
Keith.
checking on you, bro.
How many times a week do we play the game with this nigga and check in? Every day.
Bro, I get on the game, they be like, shh, guys just joined.
Change the topic. Change the topic.
Every night, bro. Them niggas
No, he
talking
the
shit.
Don, bro. We gotta let him have his introduction, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Kaz be getting online, beating niggas' ass and Tekken, all types of shit.
We ain't gonna talk about
I don't
that,
even play
'cause He
Tekken.
just got
I-
irritated. But I do be
That's what I
I be
heard.
running the table, though.
I heard Kaz
His
be
eyes
running
be
Tekken
getting big
shit.
as shit.
Yeah.
He look up like,
I made Keith quit a few times. He quit last night, too. So I'm just,
I wasn't on the game.
yeah, you should be when I be beating their ass. You know?
I'll be on the game sometimes where niggas be, you know what I mean? No names feast be saying they internet fucked up. But niggas be streaming 88 movies a day.
I just, just not to brag a little bit, they be putting in all this practice. Niggas be practicing.
Oh shit.
And then
You said this guy giving you like Booby Miles.
You see what I'm
of the
saying?
Tekken
I just
shit.
hop up off the bench and give niggas 40. That's just how
Okay.
I mean, be running the table. But no, when she asked me that question about how I felt, I was like, damn, I ain't feel this good in a long time. Like, I was like, my skin clearing up, got some drip, got a little bit of money. I was
this
like,
nigga
damn,
living his soft life.
is that soft?
He said my skin clearing up, my hair long, nails growing, ass getting fatter.
He fucked you up, bro. I ain't gonna cap. He fucked you up, man.
Bro, I don't think it's nothing wrong worry about your skin complexion, bro.
No, he fucked you up, bro. Don't try to say I don't think it's that wrong. He fucked
I
you
gotta
up.
talk around that because that was a bad joke. That was fucked up, Mike. I thought we was closer to that. No, I really could, like for the first time in a while, I was like, damn, I really feel happy. Like, this is going well. I enjoy my time here. My time at work last week was not as good, but it was cool. I didn't have too many complaints besides, the regular bullshit.
That's because your manager on vacation, right?
No, he came back. He
Oh,
came back.
shit.
But
back
you
to
just
work
got you gotta be grateful for every opportunity you get. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, here at the 5-suit theory, we got people with different, we all work in technically different sectors.
Yeah.
Like I work in finance. You saw the SVB shit. That shit scared me, but it didn't because at the end of the day, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You get
yeah,
what
my
I'm saying?
mom called me and was like, are you gonna be okay? I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, the 16th largest bank closed down. I was like, let's take a reality check, right? I was like, what would I be able to do? Like, there's nothing I can do.
They was like, yo, all $14 you got in the bank is not there no more. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like I was like, I just had to grind it out. But like, I had to tell like I am okay. But like in the grand scheme of things, if something like that actually goes wrong, like what the fuck can I do? Like nothing. So you can't really worry too much about shit like that.
Yeah.
Tell all my niggas get on the game.
Real shit. This shit like the pandemic all over again. Like we're running Warzone 14 hours a day.
Damn. Good times.
Great times.
Yeah, I had a pretty good week myself. Yeah, I had a pretty good week myself. I had some good sales in my sneaker business. I did some self-reflection.
Oh,
And
it's
I
good to do
realized,
that.
I'm looking for a house, but I basically looked at the prices, looked at the rates, and it basically told me calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
So
Same.
chilled the fuck out with that. I found a joint. I was about to go, leverage some things, put some money over here, move something from my, from my savings to my check-ins. Like,
It take
about
3
to do
business
that.
days.
But yeah, man, I had a pretty good week myself.
I like that. You talked about some good sales on the sneaker business thing. I remember one time sales basically told me to throw my sneakers away. I said I gave him some
Why he
sneakers
tell
to
you that?
clean, and I was like, and I asked him, can you paint up a little patch? He talking about, yeah, bro, but the paint not gonna do nothing. I'm like,
It was that bad?
So should I just?
No, I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
It was that bad?
No.
First of all,
no.
what sneaks were they?
As y'all could, I forgot. But listen, this is the thing about Mike. As y'all could tell, Mike don't give a fuck. So, bro, Mike done gave me some shoes where it's like, yo, I really didn't know you had ambitions to be Tony Hawk. Like, what the fuck was you doing in
I
these
ain't gonna
joints,
hold you, I
bro?
got some real scraped up Johns.
Yeah, like,
They my favorite Jordans though.
I don't know. He went rock climbing in them Jones or something.
Yeah.
He put that on his hobbies, remember? I like to go rock climbing.
You did.
He definitely go.
Like, do you do it? Like, 'cause I know I like rock climbing every once in a while, but like, do you do it often?
I used to do it often.
Oh, yeah, you was
I
on
need,
some
I
that
need to
shit.
do it more. I actually want to start doing it again.
You tell me, I actually want to go to Everest for.
No.
Yeah,
I keep it in it.
Yeah, I be telling niggas, like, no, a lot of times. But if this shit's super, super bad, I will literally not respond. I left over 50 people on
But
scene.
I've seen you like
Bring back some shit.
Yeah, I've seen you damn near turn Air Forces into Timberlands. You see what I'm saying? So like,
But
if
it
the
depends.
nigga, if
All
the
right,
nigga
so
sneaks
you
way
wanna know-
too fucked up, they
I'm gonna pull back the curtain.
Nigga turned water into wine but couldn't fix the Jordans.
That means they was fucked up.
I'm a, because when it's like the structure of the shoe or something is off, like I don't know what you was doing, bro. Like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think, bro. I was really disturbed by the shoe.
I ain't upset. I do be drawing. I remember the day we went to Casamigos. Sebs cleaned my
We went to where?
Casamigos. Damn. El Camino.
Nah. I see. Now I understand because that was the same night I fucked up my Dior sneakers. So that- I completely understand.
It's
I
crazy
completely
because
understand.
I spent some good bread that night, right? And then when y'all was fucking y'all sneaks up, I was like, I'm gonna get it right back.
Bro, I dropped them Jones off at Sebs like the next day. Like, yeah, bro, here you go.
Yes. I wore
I
them.
had just got
Bro,
them
it's
Jones.
crazy.
Bro, say he cleaned my Sacai's. I wore them bitches right out, and we end up walking through the fucking
Yeah, to the fucking
construction joint or
site.
whatever. All
But what
dumb.
told us to get on top
We
of the
climbing
fucking
on the
construction?
equipment and shit. I don't know
Oh,
what we was doing. We too old.
Those fucking pictures,
Oh, yeah, we had like 12 pictures of fucking
bro.
margaritas. Yeah.
Y'all know how they talk about McDonald's Sprite,
Yeah,
El Camino,
margaritas.
pandemic, and before. They margarita pitchers used to be really the McDonald's Sprite of the margarita pitcher game. That
Off
shit used to have
topic.
electricity in it.
Off topic, on topic. They still not fucking with what's that shit on
Copas?
They not fucking with Copas.
Copas, you gotta have a reservation now though.
Really?
Yeah. Remember we went last
Oh
time?
yeah, we did. Damn, they still like that?
High class bougie.
Yeah, it's
I ain't
like,
gonna
yo,
lie, no margaritas worth the reservation. I
this
ain't
fork
gonna lie.
not even that clean for y'all to have reservations.
Bro,
This
fuck
shit like
This
a
nigga
bro,
said,
this shit a
fuck
bougie
the
diner.
food.
Bro,
The
fuck the
margaritas
food.
is worth the
Bro,
reservation.
when I walk in there,
just put the picture on the table.
just put
when I
it
go
on the table, bro. One of the times I went, it was a bartender I had seen like 2 times before. I was like, you already know what I'm here for. You know what I came here for. Double
Marshawn
shot.
Winston situation. You know why I'm here.
Don't ask me about nothing else. Double shot it and just put it on the table. That was
This is
it.
acting real bad.
Yeah, bro. Cause
yeah, bro.
I was just having this conversation last night. Like when you leave Copas, it should only be 2 things going on. You either get into some bullshit or you get into bed. That's the only 2 ways your night can leave a Copas.
What you mean to bed? Like these some yams? Or you going
No,
to
no,
sleep?
no. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep. When I say about bullshit, I mean some yams or just some trouble. Like you should be
alright.
drunk testing your ex.
Yeah,
about
it's not bullshit.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but
Definitely.
like either that or you should be in the bed. That's just how that should go.
Mike is getting blown up right now. I ain't even gonna say what that Jones say. You getting blown up, bro. Because if people gonna see the video, you keep declining this call. So
You look
whoever
kinda crazy.
calling Mike at 6:49 p.m. on March,
Oh, all right, slow down, slow
12th.
down, slow down, slow down, slow
he
down, slow
ignored
down.
the shit out that joint and sucked his teeth.
Yo, slow down.
Bro, he said he sucked his teeth.
Yo,
He's some,
wait,
Lightweight snitching.
because people listen to the podcast. Motherfuckers gonna look at the timestamp like it wasn't me calling. Come on, man.
I think you just read it on yourself.
yeah, you read
Yo,
it exactly.
shit.
You could be like my uncle Jerome. He just, you know what I mean, he was strung out. I be talking him off the ledge.
Listen, I can
Come
still
on,
say
bro.
what I can still say what I gotta
You
say.
can't. They gonna listen to this exact part and be like, nigga,
God damn.
call it back. You might want to text
This is
it.
me live? How they? Come on, bro. You gotta
Bro, you might want to send that person a text like, yo, I'm
text
busy.
the person and say I'm doing the pod. They text me back and said,
They talk
Great.
about, oh,
"Great, I get to speak my piece." You not getting on what you?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What they say with the pronouns? Them, they draw right now. They draw.
Yeah, they owe your
You know what I'm
ass at the
saying?
moment.
But yeah, man. I literally last John, like before we introduce our guests, my one rule for getting your sneaks done, if you got like Air Force, I didn't even do white Air Force. I did them, John. I ain't posting them, but because it's
I think
You
if
know
you
what I'm saying?
over a certain age, don't get your Air Forces clean, bro.
no,
Get
but it's the
another
thing.
pair.
I could get them Jones back crispy, like 8 white.
I'm
Listen,
not knocking your game. I've seen you do some shit, but as a grown man, just go get another pair, bro.
bro, it's a recession. $95 a lot of money.
No.
Listen,
Then you don't need them if
Listen.
you can't take care of them.
listen. If you got white sock liner in the shoe
Mhm.
and it's brown and you light skin, I'm not doing them Jones. Oh, and young ladies, I'm gonna keep it a bean.
feet
I'm gonna
be
look right
stinking.
into the camera.
Y'all feet be stinking. That's what you about to say.
Start wearing socks.
No, not even start wearing socks.
Oh, they feet really be stinking?
It's no. There is no reason I'm not in the Poppy store. I don't have no guacamole around, and I go to clean your chips and I smell corn chips.
Damn, you
I
said
go to
they
clean your
feed
sneaks, I smell corn chips. There is no reason.
Chips.
Yeah, I go to clean your
They
sneaks
got
and I
them
smell corn
corns and
chips.
bunions.
Like, bro,
Listen.
them Jones be
Baby.
cooking.
Buy more sneakers. Your sneakers is stinking because you wearing them same
No,
pairs too much.
no, that's not the
that's
case.
not the problem,
bro.
If your feet just balling, then
That's not the
Yeah.
problem, bro.
You gotta-
Your
you
feet-
You know what it
Different
is? You know what it is, bro? And we going
Don't get your sneakers
I'm gonna get
clean.
us out of here as soon as I say this wild shit. It's cause their diet is bad. Like you can't eat hookah every day. You can't eat hookah, bro. They is eating hookah. Listen, they eating hookah and bar food every day, bro. That's what they doing. They eating hookah and drinking. Listen, I'm saying it backwards on purpose. They're eating hookah and drinking Save-A-Lot wings. Like that's
Bro,
not good quality.
I know we try to get out of here, but like,
crazy.
you ever been out and a girl asks hookah in the most outrageous spot?
Bro,
Like, why are
they
you trying
want
to get-
hookah, bro.
like, why you want
you go to
hookah
Twitter, you could
We at
search
stage 48. Why
hookah.
you think they got
no, bro.
Bro, I seen
Joel
chicks,
Embiid has 38. Why do you want hookah? This is greatness,
Bro,
This is generational
girls
talent.
be
No
trying to get
hookah.
hookah at a car wash, bro. Why? Get your car wash. Get the fuck out of there. Why are you
It's
sitting there?
7 minutes. You don't need hookah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what it's called. Is it called professionally throat cancer?
Yes.
Well,
esophagus
yeah.
cancer.
You know how the dude was talking in the microphone in CB4?
Mhm.
A good percentage of these young women might have to do that. So, bro, you cannot smoke hookah at the rate we're smoking hookah.
Oh, no, I
there
think-
ain't gonna be no more hookahs to hookah.
I think the best rebrand ever, and there's a lot of good rebrands.
It's
the best rebrand ever is tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco snap.
Niggas
And
went-
like 07, and they used to have the commercials.
yo.
Bro, listen, I'm about to put you on some
that's
shit, bro.
so fucking true.
The same girls that smoke hookah 24/7 would be like, "You smoke cigarettes?" Well, I don't,
Yeah.
but like I be looking like
They said smoking
you're-
hookah for an hour is equal to 50
just
to 100
fucked me up,
cigarettes.
bro. Yeah, bro, that shit the same. It's just
Yo.
tobacco.
But I ain't gonna bullshit you. It smelled better than the port. Because if a girl try to kiss me
A
after
black
she,
and mild smell better than the port. Bitch, don't smoke that black around me, but put that shit out.
so
He's
she,
upset.
you said you don't want the tough young man.
No.
Nah, we try to get off this, but like y'all gotta start smelling like weed and men's cologne.
They smell
It
like
has
weed
to
and body
stop.
number 9. Don't
Yeah.
come around me
Yeah,
smelling
you
like
can't do
Quilly.
that. You can't do that. Don't
Fuck is you coming around me
Unhand
smelling
me,
like
young
Quilly?
man.
Smell like backwoods and a nasty Starbucks coffee.
Like, and they try to put their little bond number 9 Lafayette place over it. That's not gonna get it
Yeah.
done.
I smell it. I still smell it.
Like you really
And
smell
stop
like a Philly
touching me.
rapper.
Yeah.
Like yo, leave me alone. But yeah, we're gonna before we get in trouble, we're gonna introduce our first guest.
My OG, triple OG.
My personal barber who helped me. I thought I was balding. He helped fix my hairline. So you know what I mean. So my guy, Toot the Barber, my OG. And as y'all know, if y'all listen to the podcast, I talk about my pop a lot. I don't call nobody my OG. This is really my OG
This is
right
my
here.
OG.
I said he thought he was bald, and I thought he said Toot gave him a man unit. I thought he was going to say Toot gave him a man unit.
You thought he came with the install.
Before we get into it, Toot, what's your opinion on the man units? Like you fuck with the man unit? Like if I came to you next week, like I want curly
You
top, I
gonna
don't
cut
want
your
wait.
fucking hair off.
How do you feel about the unit itself, and then about the people who
The
ask
unit? Well, I feel like this. It's needed.
Okay, this is different.
Yo,
though.
all right,
It's
Get the
needed.
fuck outta
It's
here.
needed. I'm not gonna hate on
I'm
it,
gonna go left,
but you know, some men lack confidence. You know what I mean? And sometimes they need that to get them over.
So you feel like it
So are they a
levels the
man?
playing field.
getting a man?
Are they? No, not because. Wait. Come on, let me go all the way through. Let me go all the way through. Not because they get in the unit. Not because they get in the unit per se, but because like, are you a grown ass man? Whatever's going on with your head, you understood that was coming.
What if they didn't know?
But no, let
you ain't
me
just go all we bald in the day.
let me just say this. You actually correct, but all it is a toupee. It's just black people dressed it up. Spanish black, the barber world just dressed it up and made it seem like it was it was a style cut.
Mm-hmm.
You learn that in barber school. Is a whole mind on putting a toupee on. It's just we do it in a different way. That's all. I just think sometimes it help people confidence. I don't hate on it.
Are you doing it though? You want to start off
my,
on
my
that?
clientele don't ask me for that.
All
You know
right.
what I mean? They
So
ask me
it's-
this.
all right.
Cutting real men. They confident in their self.
All right.
And
see,
they
but
not,
I'ma
they
keep
not
it
What's
worried
going
about
on,
none of
Mike?
that. Bro, you a grown man. You know what's happening with yourself.
It's cool, bro.
You
No,
scared.
no.
You
No, no.
crying over a little.
Look,
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
going
it's not
on?
necessarily crying.
These niggas is crying, bro.
All right.
My shit going away. You gotta bring me back, too. Bring me back.
No.
That's what I said the first time I got a cut. All right, but look, real quick, because you know what I mean. Now that you said you open to it, you think you can give me a beard unit?
Now that right there.
What's
A
oh,
beard
wait,
unit,
wait a minute. Wait,
no,
wait,
a beard
wait.
unit. That's just
No,
too
because like
far,
not
bro.
everybody can grow a beard. Like I'm struggling.
Yeah. No, see, it's
Bro, I got these two patches. They've been growing in.
growing a
but-
beard and not having a beard. Your hair falling out. They beard didn't fall out. You just can't grow a beard. You want to look like.
Yeah, but what
you
if
wanna,
what
like-
if what if you want the whole thing though?
No,
Like,
you
because
can't.
I'm trying to grow mine.
I think that's a violation. Putting a beard on when you don't have a beard.
Violation.
But the thing is, if you have hair and it's falling out, you had hair. You had a run with hair. Some people can't just let go.
But what if I want my run to start with my beard
No,
now?
I'm not doing
All right,
that.
so-
I think that's
said,
street
"Fuck
level. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not
When
doing
are
that.
you telling a nigga no? Like if he got it, I can
when they
understand-
ask me.
I can understand.
When they ask me, I'm gonna keep it real.
Nigga said from the
You said it's on my website, but I don't do it.
It ain't
No,
doing it.
here to tell you,
No,
I ain't doing that
I'll
shit.
keep it a buck with you. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, when a person walk out from me, that's part of my promotion. Like,
Mhm.
Sabs, Kaz, whoever. If
Yeah,
they
every
walk
time
out
I
and
leave, they be
somebody
like,
asks,
"Who
"How'd
cut
you
your hair?"
That's what I want. That's what I want. So
Mhm.
certain things I'm just not going to do. And it's not, I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just not going to
You
do
feel
it.
like it diminishes
You know
your
what I mean?
brand?
No, I just feel like that's just not what I want to do. You know what I mean? Or I could point them to somebody who can.
Right.
Because sometimes the referral is worth more than you actually doing it. Some people, it's like
Cough talk.
It's
A lot of free games. A lot of
it's
free
like
games.
it's like unrealistic expectations. Like I seen people come to me with a phone, like, "Can you do this?" "No, I can't do that for you, bro."
All right. Because I just asked him.
I ain't want to say
Oh,
nothing.
keep it
I
real.
ain't
It was
wanna
a
say
thing he talking
nothing.
about, bro. You don't have that hair.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Boy had a perfect fade beard
talking about-
combo. He's talking
I
about,
was
bro.
like, "Nah, bro."
That's what
that-
he be saying to niggas doing the unit, bro.
No.
You don't got that hair.
Mike has a big
and
thing.
then the barber world, how it is now, it's a lot of like I call it theater.
Mhm.
People use Photoshop, all types
Yeah.
of stuff, and they'll bring it to you. You'll see this straight haired person and their kid, or they have like over curly hair, like tight curl, coarse curly hair. I'm not talking about like curly,
Yeah,
like poppy curly. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like
Just like
inward curly.
don't wanna
you know
see
what I
nigga
mean?
curly.
he was
So-
fighting around it.
So you can't really like do that. And in this profession, you gotta keep it real sometimes. You know what I mean? Even if it hurt the person. But I could do my best. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make this look good.
So you're
That's
saying a
a
lot of
fact.
barbers don't keep it real.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah. Let me see. Because I want to go on the timeline. I want to go back to your beginning. Because you grew up in the crack era, right? What-
Definitely in the crack era. Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
No, because
So you're a part of crack epidemic.
Because I
Yeah.
always, I think I told you this before, but I always was impressed for you to even, you look past, like, all right, this, like, our niggas was, my pop, like, yo, niggas was going from not being able to afford food at the corner store to getting Benzes within a month selling crack.
Yeah, your pop not lying.
So it's just like, for you to be like, all right, I'm gonna skip the Benz
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go see what this career
I'm
about.
gonna tell you for me, growing up in that era, you can see the good and the bad. And I always was a forward thinker, like always, you know. And in my neighborhood, I was kind of like the young boy that played sports. You know what I mean? That the always that did that always told me, "No, don't do that." Like I got you.
They was looking
Right.
out for you.
Yeah, I got you. I was kind
we
of like
lacking
the
that in the
hood
community.
savior type of. I'm like, that's a lot of pressure on
Them
the
niggas
kid.
disappeared.
I mean,
We don't have that in the community at all no more.
Yeah.
we're gonna
as
talk
I-
about that. We'll talk about
but as I got older, and like in the 90s, you know, I was a teen going into manhood, and a lot of my friends, what I made cutting hair in a week, it was making that in a day or a half a day. So
Going
it
home
was
and
like
chilling.
the peer pressure, you know what I mean, was on me, but I also seen the other side of it. A lot of them got booked, a lot of them got, you know what I mean, got killed, got shot. I was like, oh. And then in the midst of all of that, I was having my first kid. So it was like, damn, I gotta be responsible at the end of the day. And I ain't wanna like disrespect my mom. You feel me? So she one of my biggest inspirations as far as like watching her struggle and watching her get through it. So I was like, damn, this is bad. I'm gonna just pursue this. And
You didn't think the
Right.
risk outweighed the reward.
no, I did. I ain't gonna lie. to
Like
you,
you said,
bro.
that Benz looked nice.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. It did. It's a peer pressure. Like I think every generation got a different kind of peer pressure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's facts.
And that was peer pressure. Like I could keep it buck with you. Like we down Club McDonald's one time. It's bad shit.
Hold on, quick.
Bro. Are you talking about McDonald's or does that name
All right, well, Club Mickey D's is on Broad and Diamond. It used to stay open 24 hours in Temple.
Don't they still say
It's
it
on Temple campus.
But it ain't Club McDonald's no more.
You
No,
talking,
we
you,
used to
you
call
talking
it
to
Club
McDonald's on
Mickey
Broad
D's.
Diamond?
bro.
Broad and Diamond.
That joint still called
Yes.
McDonald's, bro.
But we used to call it Club McDonald's.
They still call it Club McDonald's.
Well,
that
that's where
joint
it
be
come from.
jumping.
They come from that. Man,
McDonald's.
I'm with all my niggas was getting money, like street money. I was the barber. I'm kicking
Y'all
into
bought
this chick.
y'all bought all the double cheeseburgers. in
All the
spot.
double cheeseburgers. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. But no, the whole city would be down there. Anybody was anybody. I don't care what part of the city you was down there. I go talk, trying to holler at this chick. So I'm kicking it to her. She on me. And in mid conversation, she was like, "Hold up. Do you sell drugs?" Listen. I was like, "No, I'm a barber." She's like, "No, I only talk to drug dealers." Dog, listen to what I say. That shit, I'm gonna be, bro. Like, and I was like, "Damn."
But we still deal with that. This like that's crazy how much that has like still impacted like our community and like how dating life goes because girls still say shit like that today. Like you got a 9 to 5. Yeah, I can't. You gotta be like an entrepreneur or you gotta be in the streets.
Wow.
I'm not dealing with no nigga that just got a 9 to 5. You don't got enough time for me, and I'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yo,
More
listen.
time than that nigga.
So how you get out of it? Like, did you get her in the end or?
No, at the end of the day, I just let it cook. Because maybe like 10 years later, internet popping,
Mm-hmm.
you got MySpace, social media popping. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? 10, 12 years later, I
was the
see
clout.
her, she see me,
And she cooked.
she cook.
She cooked.
And I'm like, yo, listen, right? I made the right choice. You know what I mean? I didn't let that like pull me in. You know what I mean? I just felt like, man, I'm gonna keep going at this. You know what I mean? And then through relationships and through stuff like that, like I get to where I get to. But it was a journey. I ain't even gonna lie about
Tell her
that.
too.
Yes.
She should have went with the barber.
Right,
You
right,
been taking
right,
your
right.
vitamins every day,
But
baby.
she was hit though. She was hit. I ain't gonna lie.
She probably got on crack.
No, she wasn't on
Oh,
crack.
I'm about to say you messing with the
She wasn't
dealer.
on
That's what be
crack.
happening.
No, in the 90s,
she was Leon's girlfriend.
in the 90s, you was my age and you got on
Snowball.
crack, people was tripping on you.
Yeah.
Now, in the 80s, like
was
those
new.
those people were like maybe like 10 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you seen people that was the man, like, and
Fall
chicks
off.
that was bad, like 17, 18, get hooked on it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Didn't go to school. Like Snowfall. Snowfall is a prime example of how it
Mhm.
really went.
Exactly.
You had boys telling you like you had a chance to go to school on the Scouts. Are you making all this money? Why you going to school? That's real.
So my question about that is like, was the turn like you know on Snowfall like the turn from Franklin getting the, like making cocaine and then
Right.
like selling it and how fast his community deteriorated? Was it really that fast?
Yeah, bro.
He said that shit was like night
Bro,
and day.
listen to me, bro.
As soon as that shit turned into rap.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Growing up and seeing people that you looked up to and seeing people that you thought was thorough turn out to be
Fall
that
apart.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah, weenie.
bro.
Yo, Mike.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Turn to weenies.
Like it was well respected people that really like fell to that. Man, it tore our community up. You know what I mean? And then I can say this: the barbers in the community were good dudes. Majority of them. Some of them got quit.
I got a great question about barbers in the community. I want to save that for later. But you did say something about the internet, and you are, hair hustler. And what gave you the foresight to like make your brand like on the internet? Because a lot of barbers are still just catching up to that. But
Yo,
like, you've
listen.
been doing it for decades. At
All
this
right, well,
point.
this is the thing. When I first got on the internet, I had a laptop, a fire cord, a digital camera, and remember the I don't know if y'all remember the Wi-Fi cord you could plug in.
I ain't that young.
Yeah, I remember that. The adapter. The adapter.
The adapter.
No. It's a
Bro.
Wi-Fi. It was a Wi-Fi.
It was a Wi-Fi adapter.
Yeah,
You
they-
get the Wi-Fi
yeah.
from there. You
Jones
paid
husky
for
and
it.
shit.
You paid
Like
for
a
it
boost
like
box?
monthly. Yeah, like a
Yeah.
boost box.
Okay.
But you pay for your Wi-Fi through that, and you just plugged it into your computer into the USB port.
Right.
I was called a weirdo. Oh, he a
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah.
He a weirdo.
The outlier.
He a weirdo. And I just didn't care what nobody said because in all actuality, I was like gaining clientele from that joint, like different clientele. And it was like, I'm not weird. I just said to myself, I'm not weird.
Yeah, you got
I'm
people
thorough.
coming in. Yeah,
And the same people that was saying that today, I see them now
Trying to
fighting
catch
for the
up.
same thing. They catching up to people like that really foreseen what was going on. I wasn't the only barber that did it, but I think I made myself more popular.
It wasn't
than
that many of
anybody.
y'all.
It wasn't that many. No,
Yeah.
I could name like 3 people that I seen.
Okay.
Like that was on there with me. That was from Philly.
They say forward thinkers always get treated like outliers.
Oh,
because
yeah.
In the beginning, yeah, for sure.
Because
The
you see a trend nobody else see.
The first one through the wall always get the dirtiest, bro. Seriously, it's people that's benefiting off
That's a new one. I'm taking
it's people that's benefiting off of stuff that I could say is documented that I put out there. Now they making money off of it. Like they making bread off of it. Like it's really theater in the barber game. Like in anything else.
I think
Like,
it's theater and everything at some point. Like,
yeah, definitely.
It
But
become
it's really
politics.
that. It's politics. It's definitely politics. You got gatekeepers, all of that in the barber game.
It's crazy. Everybody, if you in North, you know about Mecca.
Yeah, I know.
I
about
talked to my
that.
man earlier. Like, yeah, Toot. Oh shit, I know Toot. Toot used to cut me at Mecca. I'm like, what?
You used to cut at Mecca?
No, I didn't cut at Mecca. This was
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
I had people that I knew that cut at Mecca.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But they wanted me to cut at
I'm gonna say
Mecca.
I ain't never
So-
seen
No,
you
I
come
wasn't.
to Mecca.
free agent.
No, I didn't want to go down there.
Toot was coming in as a substitute.
No,
He
no,
wasn't here.
no.
I didn't think Toot was
No,
at Mecca.
about to
But
say,
I
I
wasn't at Mecca. He
I went-
probably got a cut from me down there. I cut in there before, like just on something like showing how to.
oh
cut
yeah,
it,
so
something
you
like that.
the tutorial boy.
Yeah, showing that. You know, I don't like to talk all arrogant and stuff like that, but
Bro, your work speak for itself.
Yeah,
Niggas
sure.
know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And at the Upper the Awards, we know who won the Barber of the
Oh,
Year
yeah, he
award.
was
We
there.
know. You know what I'm
he
saying?
was the only bull in there
Yeah,
with Tim's. And,
No, it was so funny because I had sprained my ankle, so I couldn't come. He called me like,
Tim's.
"Yo, bro, why he tell me what I should wear?"
No, I thought
Tim's
he
on.
said-
he said,
Bro,
get dressed.
bro. Something,
bro,
I'm a nigga. He thought he dressed
all right. But
I didn't think he meant suit.
all right, but that's the generational gap.
Yeah.
Bro.
Me getting dressed is,
A suit.
and that's my
Yeah.
fault. I should have.
he called me. He was just walking. I'm
Bro, I
like, what's
felt like
wrong?
an eyeball.
He said,
He was just walking like he was lost, just
Bro, he
strolling
was
through
walking.
the
Bro, I didn't want to go in.
he was like,
It was a ballroom.
he said, why everybody got suits on? I said, what you got on? Tim's. I was fucking
Tim
crying.
was a
They
flannel.
was buttery though.
I
They was
mean-
buttery. They was buttery.
I'm meeting his mom. I'm meeting his cousins. I'm meeting his
Tim's
wife. Tim's on. I know they probably like this nigga.
No, they
Only
weren't
bull.
like that. They didn't want to get dressed. They was like, why we gotta get dressed? We get
So my boy don't care.
All right, yeah, but
We know. Yeah, you could talk heavy, man. You deserve it. Like,
No, I
in my
mean-
opinion. you've been putting in the work for so long.
Yeah, real
In
shit.
my opinion, and you did it when a time, which was, you know what I mean, always, like I said before, it impressed me. You did it when it wasn't cool to do. It's cool to be a barber now.
yeah, it
for
is.
sure.
It
It's
really
cool
is
to be a
cool.
barber. You be seeing, even with the thing when they be talking about the niggas that get the most women, DJs, barbers, like, it's cool to be a
Yeah,
barber
barber.
now.
That's been forever though.
Yeah, I always thought being a barber was cool. Like, I used to hate to get my hair cut,
Right.
but the like, yo, I look like this before the cut, and in less than 80 minutes,
I look like
I look like this.
I go from a 3 to a 10.
Be like, yo, I look like this. It's like, yo, you really are.
You really don't
really
under-
control.
Like,
You control a lot. Nigga. It's like-
Listen.
3 to a 10.
Listen, Barber, think about it. Think about it. Think about why a barber is so important, right? Barbers cut you on your most important days of your life.
Yeah,
right?
real shit.
Think about it.
You
Your
got a
most
special bond with your barber.
Important. Yeah, especially if you
Grew up with him.
grew up with a barber. Like you know, everybody changed barbers here and there. Nowadays, they think they got a whole lot to pick from. So it's
Nah,
rare that you
I only
got
changed
people.
barber once in my life.
No, I'm saying, but the average person,
Yeah.
the average person,
You're not
that's
faithful.
not a lot.
You're not
though.
faithful, Mike.
That's not a lot.
Bro,
You only
my-
get one switch.
I ain't gonna,
That's not a lot, though. That's not a lot. That's not
I
a
ain't
lot.
gonna hold you. To be honest with you, like 3 times me and Seb switched barbers because niggas was just not
Bro.
respecting niggas' time.
See, are your
That's
first
why I
barber,
switched.
your
Niggas
first,
not respecting niggas' time.
your
bro.
first barber, your mom or your dad take you to him.
Yeah.
That's-
Right.
They make you go.
Uh-huh.
So then it be a time where you realizing about your haircut, and it might be a barber that's not that much older than you, but older than you. And he cool. Your man might go to him or somebody.
That's usually how I find a new barber.
That's how you go to him. And then it come a time where you be an adult, and then it's like, all right, I got a job, I gotta do this, I gotta do
Your
that.
time
It's not
become more
it's not
important.
convenience, but your time become more important, and you need to find somebody that's convenient for you. Not a convenience, but convenient for your time that fits your schedule. So changing a barber 3 times in your life, that's not a lot. That's not a lot.
Yeah, my first barber in high school, I started going and like thinking I'm getting a little money. It was the barber they used to cut me as a kid. Now, haircut was on point. Perfect blending with the fade, all that.
Right.
The shape up just wasn't. He was an older dude.
Yeah.
He like, I don't really like going too hard on the razor. So my shape up used to be kind of dull. But you gotta think this is like in the white, like the young boys brought it back, but that white line era.
Yeah.
So it's just like niggas coming to school, bro. I came to school. Yusef asked me, bro, your cut look crazy, boy. I don't shape you up.
Bro, not getting that shape up.
That shit,
Hold on,
bro.
that shit
He did shape me up.
But
Man, it don't look like
I
he
used to
shaped you
have
up.
I used to have like a really small hairline. So
Okay.
like, you know how when you push it back, it look fresh as shit.
Yeah, when you
But then it
don't.
grow
But
back.
if you don't, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it looked fresh for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
But when you
That
when you
fourth
don't
day.
push it
Oh,
back,
you had one of them Daddy O Jones from Stetson Sonic. You just look up Daddy.
I had a Paul George.
The closed jaw.
I had a Paul
Yeah,
George.
Paul George.
Yeah, I definitely had a Paul George.
Paul George hairline used to be nutty.
That's how I can know. That's how I know I'm definitely my shit definitely receding because I no longer have a Paul
Oh,
George.
but to the white line era, the white line, I know I've been doing it and work with barbers. Like we kind of like stamped that in
Right.
like 98, 97, 98.
Right.
That joint been out that long.
Right.
It's actually a solid gold book where we drew the white line on, but it was for promotion. You know, it was called Wild Styles. So it's like we on styles. People used to talk about us like crazy, and now look, everybody trying to do it. The whole world, the premise of a haircut now, the basis of a haircut now it comes from Philadelphia. I'm talking about in the whole entire world. Like nobody was shampooing hair like Philadelphia was until maybe like 10 years ago. And it was because me and a few other barbers introduced it to the world. Like when the internet started popping, you shampoo the hair first. That's how we get it to look fresh. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Motherfuckers was really like cutting dirty, greasy hair.
Definitely was kind
Yeah.
of
They definitely was cutting.
They have no
It
definitely just
aerodynamics.
put you in the
none of
chair.
that shit. No
Straight to your
aerodynamics, none of that.
I used to be
None of
sick
that.
as shit in the chair, like, damn, so this white shit coming out my
Yeah.
head. Danger free as fuck.
Barber just brushing and spraying water. Trying not to embarrass you. But go ahead. That's crazy.
most people. What goes in it? Because most people gonna think barbering just cutting hair. What's the other skills? You know what I mean? Outside of cutting hair that goes into barber. I feel like that might
man.
overlap the cutting hair. Like, don't get me wrong, the finished product is gonna be the thing everybody sees. But what goes into it outside of that? Because you got a hell of a personality.
Customer service.
Uh-huh.
That's people
Professionalism.
skills.
Right.
Professionalism. Finance.
Mhm.
Marketing and promotion. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like
It's a bunch of
basic
skills that
basic
you
life
need.
skills. Like but the main thing right now is about marketing and promotion. You know what I mean? Or like organize, being
Mhm.
organized. Being organized mean like when you come in, your appointment at 6:30, you gotta get that person within 6:30, 6:45.
Right.
Or else they gonna be like,
And you're
"Oh,
not walking out to go get a slice of pizza.
right, or smoking
Bro,
a
remember,
cigarette.
Time
Mike,
out, time
remember
out.
we used to go to this joint at Alany?
Bro,
And
homie
cuz-
used to come up and be like,
Bro.
he'll put you in a chair, put the apron on you and be like, "Don't go get some tea real quick."
Oh no.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Who was up with barbers in Philly doing that like for the last no, they don't do it no more, but like
No.
the last 10 years, they would put you in the
Would it-
chair and be like, I'm gonna
Like-
grab
like-
something
like-
to eat from next
Yo,
door.
you
It's like putting you in a chair,
like,
security.
yes.
You like, yeah, you know you good because you in the chair,
like-
but I'm gonna go eat.
You mind
nigga,
if I
don't
go?
cut
You
my
mind
hair.
if I go eat real quick? I'm an asshole if I say I mind.
Yeah, like, cause you are in control
I
of
don't
my
never
whole
want to
look
say
today.
I'm lying because you
And-
might fuck my cut up.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say no.
You know what it is though? For me, what made me be this way, like organizing stuff like that. I'm crazy about my timing. I'm crazy about my time. I don't like nobody be late for me. But when I first got into the game, the first barbershop I worked at, he taught me how to be on time. If you wasn't on time, depending on how late you came in his shop, he sent you home. It could be on a Saturday. And he docked you. It wasn't like I was getting the money in my pocket. He had a cash register. You just write the receipt out. So he'll dock you. So I didn't want to get docked.
That's
And I
leadership
always
though.
wanted to be-
That's real
yeah,
leadership.
he-
You don't got that.
But facts. And most barbers don't come from that era. And if they did, they just forgot that part of it when that's really the most important thing. And nowadays, time is short. People always got something to do nowadays. Like we not living in a oven world. We living
Yeah.
in a microwave world. People like, all right, my appointment at 6:30. I want to be in here
Yeah.
because I got something else to do. It's 24 hours.
Like,
People be
nigga got
trying
a
to fit like
6:30 appointment and got
Bro,
something to do
yeah.
at
It was
7.
a-
9 things to do.
It was a time.
I'm gonna give you an example of that. that just happened Friday.
They was about to rumble in the shop.
Bull thought Sebs wanted to rumble me because I would. All right, what did I tell you? I told you your time was
He said 5:30,
5:30. His was 6:15. I just wanted them together, but me thinking I had enough time to fit it in because I cut kind of fast. But them, I don't cut that fast because I'll be having conversation with them. So one of my other clients, he's like, man, I'm going out of town. I need you to slide me in real quick. He came and I thought I could get it done. And I forgot I had a 6 o'clock appointment on my book and Bull came in. It was a new client. So I was like, damn, I got Sebs in my pocket. Let me try to. Sebs, you and Kyle want to get y'all get together. Can I do him? Sebs was like, he looked at me, he said, no, but go ahead.
Yeah, he talking about Sebs. You mind if I take Bull? Like you said, he said, is it cool if I take Bull? I said, no, go ahead. Just to be an asshole, bro. I'm an asshole.
No, he was really an asshole, a big time asshole.
I was looking at my phone. I just felt this tension in the air.
Yo, listen.
What going on?
Bull talking about, bro, you sure? What's up, bro? Go ahead, get your cut. No. I could wait.
Bro, he was so scared.
But
he was
listen,
like, go ahead, get your cut.
Bull
So I was
gets
like,
in a cheer. So I guess he didn't know our dynamic or our relationship. We be big. He was like, yo, he really can get a haircut. I was like, no, man. I was like, no, man.
Let him go. No, let him go.
I was like, no, I had to lie to him. I said, that's my son. He was like, yeah, son. I was like, yeah, that's my son. We big like that. So the whole time, I swear, he looking at him like, yo, I don't trust him. I'm like, Sebs ain't trust
He
him.
doing his fade. I'm about to come and smack the shit out of him.
He thought Sebs was going to try and do something. But that's the tension of the world, though. You gotta be safe. You know what I mean? It's bad.
No, it
you
is
gotta be on
bad
your
out
P's
here.
and Q's.
You
Yeah.
definitely do.
Because getting skipped in the barbershop, that shit do make you kind of like, yo.
Yeah,
You
in the
wasn't
barbershop.
skipped, bro. You was on your.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't
I
on
didn't
that.
skip you. I was like, yo, you my man. Like, can you do this for me?
No, but like, not you, because like you've never skipped this, but like getting skipped by a barber, that's something you can't live that down.
Bro,
you can't live that
Remember the
down.
joint we used to go to in Alany?
Yes.
Bro, we used to have certain Jones. We about to get in a chair. Drug dealer nigga come in. He get right in the chair.
Oh, listen.
That's money talk.
That's
Yeah.
how I learned.
The
But
drug
that's-
dealer nigga not paying him right now though.
Listen.
I got you later.
But he
Listen.
paying more than you.
Listen.
Yeah, like my bar, my
That nigga
first
fucked
barber,
up right now.
my
But
first
that's
barber
how
told
I-
me you gotta pay like you weigh.
Yeah, you do. You gotta pay for your convenience.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
shit.
that's it.
You gotta pay for your convenience. Like, listen, that's how I
I
kind
dig
of
all that, but at the time, me and Sebs was weekly customers. Niggas was coming
but that don't-
weekly.
Sometimes when back in that time, that didn't matter, bro. Like, cause I did that. I have did that before.
Mhm.
I'll come in like I'm talking about like 2005, 2006. He coming in with like 250.
Dang.
But I got
That's like 400.
5 people waiting. I'm like, yo, I'm taking him. Like,
Yeah.
y'all gonna have to like chalk it. And y'all
had to
and
sit
it
there.
was young boy. So y'all love my ghost. Like, let me cut this boy, get him out of here, and we gonna kick it. You know what I mean? But that's how I learned how to cut hair though. Mentally first. Man, I be in that barbershop at 9 when they first opened. And I see all the boys that was hustling coke and crack come right in before me. And I want to go to the thorough barber where everybody else was going. He like, I got you, young boy. I know you been here. I got you. By this time, it's 1, 2
Yeah.
from 9 in the morning.
Bro, that shit really used to be a shit.
My mom done came
Oh
before
yeah,
I was
bro.
working.
What?
Listen,
I used to get out of high school. We used to get out at 254. We used to go to Mecca. And once all the drug dealers start coming, you just
And
sitting there.
sit till it get
you
dirt.
just sitting there.
Bruh.
Just sit till it get
your
dirt.
whole
This day
Saturday
over.
was in the shop.
Yeah, I used to be in that motherfucker doing homework.
Bro.
Like,
Bro,
Niggas used to come mad early, hoping I got out in enough time to go to the club. Like, bro, I really got
That's the
shit
game,
to do.
though.
But I can't leave because I need this cut.
yeah.
the worst I think the worst shit when you talked about skills as a barber, the finance, bro. I think I
Yeah.
told you this before, bro. Boy used to have me wash my hair, right? He's had me wash my hair. Right?
He didn't respect your time.
Bro, he's had me wash my hair. He used to be running late. Yo, bro, I'm running late. Wash your hair. Dig in my drawer. It's a joint in there. It
You know
should
how
be
crazy
shampoo.
you look
Listen,
digging in
listen.
a barber drawer.
Listen, yo, dig in my drawer. Is this in there, that in there? He said VO5 shampoo. That's the bullshit. All these sulfates. Wash your hair. I should be done every time. I'm expecting a new answer. I was insane.
Right.
He talking about, yeah, man. I'm like, yo, bro, how I dry my hair, bro? This water cold. Oh, it used to be cold water.
Oh, they had warm water?
Bro, bad
You know,
joint.
warm water. in the
Listen,
tub.
the price was cheap. And I ain't had that much money. But
See, you get
listen,
what you pay for. You get what you
bro,
pay for.
I was like, where the towels at? Oh yeah, I ain't got none of them Jones right now. Use
What?
Use the paper,
Paper
towel.
towels. All right, ho.
Why he know the whole game?
Ho. Listen. What year was this?
He's about to say, see, in that era, the
20
paper towels was man.
2016, bro.
Oh no, see. he was-
2016.
No, listen.
You
He
should have
was late.
Fuck
He was late,
Cut was
but
there. I ain't gonna bullshit.
because in 2000, like late 90s, 2000, that's what we was using, VO5. That give you the sharp haircut.
Right.
It dry your hair out. It
Right.
like kind of clarify your hair. What I mean by clarify your hair, it strips
Yeah, it
everything
strips
out of your hair.
everything, yeah.
So if
Your
you
haircut
do
gonna be
that,
sharp as
your
fuck.
haircut gonna be sharp, but your scalp gonna be irritated at the
Mhm.
same time. See, but that's just not knowing.
Yeah,
that's just
no,
not
yeah.
knowing, like having knowledge of what's going on. You know
I
what
leave my barber and go home and then wash my hair again.
Oh, you back in the day with it.
Say
'Cause
you
For you, as far as like discussing the 5-suit theory is and gaining your suits, finding your calling, finding your purpose, when did you find out barbering, not necessarily a purpose, but your calling? I feel like your purpose might be deeper. I feel like you put here to kind of you bridge the generational gap, at least for me. And we argue about a lot of like
Yeah,
generational
yeah.
gap shit,
Yeah.
but you still, even past the arguing or like,
Right.
yo, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You be like, no, young boy, this is, you explain it to me in a way like similar to my pop, where it's like, no, I get you, but this is the different perspective.
Well, just for that part, I got a son your age.
Right.
We go through it the same way.
Shout out Mookie.
Yeah, shout him out. But
Shout him out.
shout him out. Shout him out.
I guess that's my junior.
Listen, I ain't gonna front.
I
bro.
guess that's
Like,
my son.
yo, that's me all over again.
Right.
When I see him, I
That
see
prom
me.
picture is hilarious.
He act just like me. Everybody say it, but
No, when I was getting my haircut on Friday, he was talking. I'm like, is this Terrence coming back?
It literally is. Senior.
No, but hold on. The question was,
Did you always feel
Well-
like it was your calling?
yup, I ain't even gonna lie. From maybe the age of 11 to 12, I told you I used to just sit in a barbershop because the drug dealer would come in there all day.
Mm-hmm.
But what was thorough to me was all them niggas out there that was getting the money would come to the barber
Mm-hmm.
and pay him their money.
Right.
And he was the one controlling everything.
Right.
So me, I was sitting back like, yo, he the man, honestly, because
Right,
everybody
right.
coming in here to him.
Yeah.
And I would just sit there and I didn't mind. My mom used to come around there and just raise hell. Like, yo, he been here too long, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, I want to stay because there's a lot going on in here.
Right.
He
It's
was
safe.
running numbers. It was safe. And he was the man. Even outside, you would see him after work come around, chilling on the corner of the block with them, drink a 40, da-da-da-da. And they all talking to him. And I was
Yeah.
like, yo.
Even in their own Hollywood way, I feel like Ice Cube, Century Entertainer, I feel like they did a good job displaying how
In barbershop,
much of a melting pot the barbershop
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Because you had your drug dealer, you had your street nigga that's trying to cut and transition over, leave
Yup.
that alone. You had your old head in the shop, like, no, y'all young niggas, man. Like, and it's like it was a history lesson, comedy, the disrespect,
No, but it
rap
was
music
real,
before
though.
11.
Yeah.
It's like, we lost that. What happened to that though?
I'm not gonna hold you, barber
that's-
really used to be like that.
Yeah,
No,
what
it
happened to
was
that?
like that. That's the kind of barbershop I started
Mm-hmm.
out working in.
Yeah.
What happened to it was the community just fucked up. It's just fucked up, and they don't respect a space like that no more. And the barbers and hairstyles, I gotta add them in. They more so individuals now. They look at themselves as individuals. We
And not
are
as a community.
individuals.
Right.
They really don't. Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want their own space. Everybody want their own situation. When in the barbershop, it was always a chief, and everybody was like would follow that chief, and it was always the older boy or the
Right.
owner of the shop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or the one that's the senior in the shop.
Mhm.
And you kind of like follow their lead. And even if you didn't want to follow it, but you just respected it,
Yeah.
it's a respect thing. And it was gone is that the community just fucked up. The community of people and the community of barbers and hairstylists overall is kind of like individualized now.
When did you see the shift?
And when people got hooked on social media, bro, when they seen certain people like really winning, well, looking like they was winning,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and people selling.
a dream.
Damn, you took the words right out of my mouth. Some people are selling dreams, like the 6-figure barber thing.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what it take to make 6 figures as a barber?
Got cut a
Because
lot of heads.
at the end of the day, our price point is maybe like a decade
I think I
behind
saw
where
you
it should
posted
be.
400 a day.
Yeah, 400. But you know how old that is? I posted that like 10 years ago.
Mm.
I just copied and pasted and put it up there. See, I've seen six figures at a barber.
He told me, see, I make 3 stacks.
But, so it's like, but I got bills. I got, you know what I mean?
You got expenses,
Like,
yeah,
I
for sure.
You got a
expenses,
real
like,
life.
I got real shit that's going on. For me, I know what it takes. So when somebody's selling that, you would have to show me you did that. If you on there like posting that shit every day and posting content about it, you're not making that, bro. Because it ain't that much time in the day to just post that much content. Because you really gotta work 7 days a week, Sunday to Sunday.
They not
8
talking about the
hours.
weed they
And
selling on the side.
niggas don't work Sunday and Monday.
Nah, Sunday to Sunday. You got some people that grind because I did that for 15 years, Sunday to Sunday, but I didn't make 6 figures. It wore me the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
When you start
You know.
valuing your time more, you start making more money.
yes,
I think
Efficiency.
what, because when I see the trend of like people being individuals and like any service provided,
Right.
I seen a lot of people get fucked over as a barber, so they went and got their own space, but they don't do it right. They'll go
Right.
get an entire studio and not have nobody follow them, and then they just in there by themselves trying to maintain the whole thing. So what I'm seeing people do now is they get a little studio
right.
and then they just maintain the space by themselves. But
Right.
then at that point, they're lacking professionalism. So I feel like we're just missing a bunch of pieces that people can't put the whole puzzle together. And that's why when you said there used to be a chief in a barbershop, he was the one putting all those pieces together.
Right. How I feel about that is I think people need to work with people first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the game. Nobody want to learn anyone skip steps.
Yeah.
Definitely want to skip steps.
I'm looking to skip. The internet got people skipping like they go from A to F. They
Yeah.
done skip B, C, D.
Yeah, they don't
E.
understand the grind of it.
They don't understand. So it's like, but that's what it's created for. Like it's people that know how to dress up a haircut but don't know how to cut hair.
Damn.
I'm not knocking them, but if you know how to dress up a haircut, you make and that's what people want, you're gonna make money from it.
You
But
sound
they
like-
can't really cut.
I feel like you're selling more of you're selling more of an image than a service. at
theater.
that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain that though, because I don't think people. I don't even know which mic they're talking to.
It don't
I
matter.
don't think people understand or know what you mean by dress up a haircut rather than cutting the hair.
Real quick, because he texted me the other day and he was like, yeah, thanks for the shout out. And I said, bro, like, one, it's priceless. Like, yeah, I had to pay a price for the service, but it's priceless. Like, when I walk out that shop, I don't be like, damn, let me put a hat on.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or let me put my do-rag on, or let me,
No, that shit be like, I'm showing this all.
yeah, I'm showing this all. I'm
Right.
FaceTiming. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
You know
Um,
that.
I got, what they say on Twitter? I got errands to
My
run.
next cut.
I'm going to
I got you,
Target.
bro.
So it's like,
I got you.
I'm like, bro, it's niggas out here that's not blending fades.
Yeah.
All right,
That
this
shit
is-
go from extremely dark to extremely light.
Like, all right, this is the thing when I meant by like dress up a haircut. That's a skill within itself,
Mhm.
though. That's a skill.
Right.
Cause you could try and dress up a haircut and straight fuck that joint up and be like, I am doing that shit. That's a skill, and I commend people that know how to do it because I know how to do it. I could dress up a haircut. That's what you want. I'm gonna give it to you. Like I kind of do anything when it comes to a haircut.
That's a nigga
He said, I got-
spraying
so-
it, spraying
he said, I got however you
So
want it.
however you want it, I could do it.
Mhm.
But what sets me apart and what set me apart from a lot of people that I came through with, I learned in the late 80s, early 90s how to cut hair. We didn't have all of that. Cutting through jam, you remember that jam grease? Cutting through
Yeah.
that, giving off a sharp haircut. So when I learned how to like clean the hair and do all of that and add certain preservatives and additives to it, it set me apart. And I knew how to fade. At one point, nobody in Philadelphia was getting a fade. They was all getting dark hustlers with shape up, sharp shape up. But I always knew how to fade, and I always had clients like that. You know what I mean? So, like for me, I just had a balanced clientele. I had people that just want a natural haircut, and I had people that want the theater. So I had to learn it all.
So
Yeah, I
do
don't
you
know, theater.
do you feel like having that variety of clients helped you build more skills? Because I know barbers now who only take like one type of client. They only doing one cut.
Yeah, because I could do it all. Damn near. I could do. I could do
They don't got the
anything.
board up there with the numbers.
Nick,
I ain't see the
I've
board.
been,
in a
I've
minute.
been, bro. I ain't seen that
That
board, in
board,
forever.
that board is so outdated, man. You
But
ain't
listen,
getting that
I've
board.
seen niggas come up like, yo, I want that on the board. They be like, Yeah, I can't do that.
No, it's different eras
that
though.
shit here for sure, bro.
Bro, niggas not going to. This is
di-
another thing. Niggas not going to barber school no more.
True,
That
but
shit crazy.
I mean,
Niggas not going to barber school no
John,
more.
yeah.
it's going to barber school was a status thing because it was on Broad and Nedro, uptown. Once you get on the floor, you have all your
That's where I
friends.
used to go too.
It's Tri-City. It was called Tri-City. That's where I
Yeah.
went. Everybody in the city went there. I don't care what part of the city you was from. You wanted your barber license or
Going there.
you
I used to
going
live
there.
behind the park. I used to go there.
So it's like
You feel
you
like we
had
need-
to show your skills.
You feel like we need that back? Like that?
The world not built for that now.
Okay.
It wouldn't even work. It wouldn't even work. But it is barber schools in the city though. It really is barber
So
schools.
you
in the
don't
city.
think
the one,
that-
the one in Rodden Sun Plaza.
that joint closed?
Closed?
Yeah, she burnt everybody out. They-
Two said
My bad. See, I ain't know
She
I
burnt
taught a class in that
everybody.
joint. I taught a class in that joint.
So she picked me.
No.
Not
No,
getting
I went up
fucking
there.
paid.
I got my check.
I went up there and did a demo. Like, listen, not to be talking all greasy and shit. The way you see barbers act now, it comes from me.
Said,
My old head right now, he it's called Major League Barbers. He get the biggest black.
Uh-huh.
He get the biggest barber show in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we bid, I worked for him before at Wild Style. I worked for him. Every time he see me, he's like, man, it's your fault. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? It's your fault. This is why people acting like that. They seen you on the internet, like, yo, listen, my 40,000 on Instagram is organic. I ain't buy shit. Buy none of them, Jones. Like, I just can't see myself buying a status because I always was a bull. No matter what I did, I always like focused on it and became the best I could
said
be.
it
at
was
it.
God given time.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it kind of reminded me of Terminator 2 when Boy didn't know he changed the world, the black boy. And he's like, yo, it's because you did this. This is why the world is the way it is. And they kind of like came and killed him to try and stop it. You know what I mean? So because me being on there saying, I'm him. Basically, I'm him from Black Planet, bro. I don't know if y'all know.
Yeah, I
heard
know about Black Planet.
Hey,
MySpace, Black
He's talking about
Planet.
these young niggas, man.
I was posting haircuts on there, and I was called a weirdo. Yo,
I
the
mean, because
deal with
niggas
that
is
shit-
trying to get some ass on there.
Definitely on Black
listen,
Planet.
hold on,
Definitely on
hold
Black
on,
Planet.
Let me tell y'all something. Right? Let me tell y'all something. The barber,
Uh-huh. Yeah, we know. We
He
know about the
gets-
reputation. Yeah.
why you think half the time
What you doing?
are a single mom, right? A single mom. They are the best
This is
clients.
crazy.
Listen, they are the best clients. They are the best clients.
Yes, they are.
Their son, that's
If I
their
was a
pride
barber,
and
I'd be
joy.
doing
I
only-
seen them in there.
I
They
only
look
do
like
house
that.
cuts.
No.
With
Their
single
son
moms.
is their pride and joy.
Right.
So think about it. I'm talking about when I was a young barber. Think about this. The mom, her son, she love him to death. She won't give him what he want. Cause 9 times out of 10, the dad ain't shit. And she trying to compensate for him. He kind of you. Young boy love your ghost. When I say love your ghost, he light up every time he in the chair. And you give him exactly what he wanted.
Right.
Guess what she gonna do? Eventually she gonna start, especially if she this kind of woman, not all of them. Eventually she gonna start saying, damn, I want him for my son.
It's a real man.
She gonna start being attracted to you. It ain't even gotta be a physical thing. You fucking
Mentally.
her up because you making her son happy. He walk out of there, he talking about you.
Yeah.
You talking about shit he like. See, we gotta have people skills when you're a barber. You know what I mean?
Barbers
And-
like people skills.
and
these
they gonna
days.
pay you top notch because you getting their son in, their son light up, come in. Oh, I love Mr. Two. And it's easy. See, but that's also bad for you too because
That's
if you
bad
get
for
too much,
business.
it's bad for business, but it's also bad for your soul though, because you intertwining all these energies, man. Like it's been times like 10 times in a row. I done bombed they moms. 10 different ones, like, and then sometimes listen. No, see, and listen. No, see, listen. I only speak off experience. I don't know what all these other people be talking about. But I'm speaking off experience. But you sitting there like, damn, I done fuck like 10 of these single moms.
It's not good energy.
it's bad for you. But
That's
when you
good energy.
young,
It's just
but
bad
when
for
you
you.
younger, when you younger, you not really realizing that. You just like
You
it's a
just
status
vibing.
quo.
Yeah.
Like me and the boys I work with, we used to be like, yo, ding, 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 ding. They go, that was a sign like, oh, I
bomb in here.
I bombed it. No, I bomb every time. Like we used to have little like code words and shit. Like, listen, man, that shit was like
It was crazy.
barbers are really rock stars, bro. Really, really. When it comes to like the single moms and all of that, like I'm giving up a little too much.
No, you good.
But-
I see
Mike
some
is
single
signing up
moms
for
coming there
barbers.
with their hand on the shoulder,
They
doing a
start-
little extra
they
kiki.
start-
How when they drop their son
They
off,
start bringing you food, shit like it's just like,
bringing
bro.
platters.
I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy I lived through that because it gave me a lot of lessons, though. You know what I mean? Because it can also turn out bad for you too. You know what I mean? Like she coming there cursing you out. Young boy found out you bombing his mom. 9 times out of 10, he don't know. You over there in the middle of the night, he sleep. Before he get up, you out. You know what I mean? He don't know. He just think you his barber.
Right.
He think he cool with you when
Yeah,
you was
when y'all
really
wake
the
up,
mom.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it hurt a couple of young, you know what I mean? Like, but at the time, I ain't care.
That's why the game is the
You out
game.
there,
The game is the game.
Kids' hearts.
That's just the game. That's part of the game.
You spoke a lot about status quo as a barber and how barbers are rock stars.
Right.
But being a barber is, at the end of the day, it's a trade. It's a trade skill.
Yeah, it's a
skill you
trade
learn.
skill.
Do you feel like we should have more trades in the black community? Because I feel like everybody want to do something, like I guess entrepreneurial,
Right.
but it's with no substance.
All right.
Like we lacking electricians. We need
True,
some
true, true.
electricians.
All right, it's like this. I compare it to like sports, right? When I was coming up, I played baseball, football, basketball.
Mhm.
They took baseball out of the black community.
For sure,
But it was
out.
on
Prices out.
purpose.
Yeah, prices
No, but it
out.
was on purpose because that sport right there pay you the most money. And
Yeah, it
it's
does.
like 4 different levels to it. Like you could be a 4A pro in baseball.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, basketball, it was one league.
Yeah.
NBA, that's where you wanted to go. Nobody knew about overseas. Football, definitely one league. So it was more or less gravitated to that because that's what was promoted to us. So now online, just until recently, they don't promote being an electrician. They don't promote being a plumber. They don't promote being a brick mason. They don't promote none of that because it's not cool.
Yeah.
But really, it is
Yeah.
actually cool.
That's
In
what
any
gives
book-
stability.
in any book of religion, I don't care what you study, a man's supposed to use his God-given talent with his hands, and all of us are given something. We just gotta find it. You know what I mean? And that's a trade. We built shit. We went out here being like
Two
promoting
said we
being
used to
soft
build
and
houses,
shit.
man.
Build,
Y'all
we
young
built
boys
shit
is
and took to the
tweeting.
community. Like a barbering, they ain't just starting in the 9th. The barbering is centuries old. You can
Mhm.
go Google that shit and see like Egyptian pictures of
He said the magicians had them
cutting hair.
clippers.
You know what I mean?
No, no, real shit.
With tools. So as a man, I'm just a man. I don't give you black, white, whatever. As a man, you supposed to use your hands for something. But you also can take a 9 to 5 and use your hands and use one of them as a hustle to build your finances up. Nobody ain't, I don't knock a 9 to 5. It's
Right.
just I wasn't a nigga for it because I don't want nobody fucking telling me what to do. I want to
Right.
be on my own time.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I think more trades should be in the community. Now, like being a barber, like they see barbers like at the Grammys with they clients.
Yeah.
Like
You see
on
Kevin
the
Hart take his
football
barber
field,
everywhere.
everywhere, bro. So now more kids want to do that. Like I had a little young boy last week. I cut his dad. His dad said he wanted to learn how to cut hair. He came to the barber shop yesterday and sat with me for 2 hours just to try and learn. You know what I mean? But I noticed, and not knocking little kids, they attention span
Yeah.
they just want to get good.
Yeah.
And that's it don't
It's
go
the
that
it's
way.
the flash of the pen mentality
Yeah,
where you're
bro.
like, oh, if I
Yeah, bro.
watch this,
yeah, bro.
I'm be able to do it. And it's just like, this is something you gotta do every day.
Yeah, motherfuckers see me at the NFL combine or see me on the football field, motherfucker running from his workout, coming to shake my hand and shit
Yeah.
like that. They want to do that. They don't
Yeah.
want to put the work in and be
Yeah.
like, damn, nigga, I fell 3-4 times for 25 years before I got here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that shit was
Nobody
hard work.
want to fail. Nobody want to them bumps and bruises.
Right.
I wanted to ask you, how did you get so many celeb clients?
Man, you know what, man? What's crazy is I know a lot of dudes from Philly that's like sports agents and stuff like that. There's a lot of dudes in Philly, like that's my age, that that pursued their career of being an agent. They couldn't make it in football, so so once Instagram hit, I was just putting content. Well, it's called content now, pictures.
Right.
It was before they even put video on there. Then they started letting video go on. It was a boy named Ray Truitt. He from Indianapolis. He was cool with the Nike corporation that did the Nike suite, the barber suite.
Mm-hmm.
And he just threw the rope down to me. I knew this dude from a can of paint. And guess all he wanted? He got me the job there, right?
Uh-huh.
He said, yo, because he grew up in Williamsport, but he would visit Philly.
Right.
He said, yo, can you just bring me one of them Philadelphia cheesesteaks and I got you. So me,
I'm getting a cheesesteak after this.
listen to me, bro. I got to the airport. He said, dude, how he DM me, he was like, you want to work at Nike at the Combine? I'm like, hell yeah, what I gotta do? What the fuck you talking
Nike a
about?
staple.
Like I had already cut like niggas like Steven Jackson.
You want to work at 90? Bring
Yo.
them cheesesteaks, man. Bring them
But at the
cheesesteaks.
time, it was a lot of fraudulent shit going on Instagram.
Mhm.
So when he sent me the message,
You ain't even think
what's
it was
crazy
real.
is my dad had just passed, and I'm sitting there talking to my mom.
Mhm.
When I got the message, I showed it to her. I'm like, should I respond? My mom like, yeah. I was like, but there's a lot of fraudulent stuff going on. She's like, respond. I responded. Boom. He got me connected to the dudes who run it.
Mhm.
I fly out there. All he wanted was a cheesesteak. I got the shit from the airport though. Listen, I got this shit from the airport. I didn't even get him authentic
Right,
because you
didn't get
can't
him
bring
real-
food
yeah,
through.
yeah,
So I'm
right.
like, damn, how I'm gonna do this? I gotta like deliver this shit.
Right.
It's real. They sent me a check to get out there. Have my
That's some Fresh Prince shit. He come to Bel Air with the soggy
Hey,
bag.
I'll get that boy a motherfucking cheesesteak. He heavy as shit. But what's crazy is when I'm out there, the same agents that was from Philly see me
Mm-hmm.
and was like, how the fuck you get out here? I was like, but you could have
No
extended
thanks
the
to
road.
you.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
thanks
you
to
ain't
you,
know.
motherfucker.
But I wasn't
You let
mad.
another nigga that just wanted a cheesesteak.
Guess what they
just in
did
the
though?
room.
Guess what they did though? Because some people don't take care of you till they see you there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's
a
like,
fact. That's
I
a
ain't gonna
fact.
use
That's
me.
a-
like
yeah.
get
Jim.
there and then I got you.
Do you,
But
quick question.
I
Do you
got a
think that's?
question on that.
go
I
ahead.
don't know if you want to go first, Mike.
No, you can go first. Go ahead.
Do you think that mentality is like sort of like it's gonna take food off their plate, like that type of mentality? Like they don't think everybody can eat.
No, I think it's more so they don't want to be responsible for
If
a
you fuck
motherfucker
up.
if they fuck up.
Mhm.
And I respect that.
Yeah, I can respect
Philly,
that.
Philly motherfuckers, we are known to
To
seem like
fuck up.
to fuck
I
up.
respect
So
Go
my
ahead.
question, because this is a different question.
No, go
but
ahead.
my question to what you just said is, how do you react with them now? Knowing
Oh,
that
no,
you didn't
those
have the not even like to treat them weird. No, you probably still keep it cordial, but it's like you didn't have the trust in me before. Now that I'm here,
No, but it's
it's like, do I
I'm about
play
to
you
answer
close?
it. I'm about
Do
to
I play
answer
you close? Because you ain't really.
No, for real though, I respect that though. It's sort of like when it sort of was like it's how I looked at it that made me had a clarity to be like, I still can use this person to get me ahead because he got me there. But the same people I'm talking about got me way more clients than he did. He put me in a position.
Right.
So it's sort of like when a judge asks Jay
I knew he was gonna
about
say
Beans,
this.
I'm gonna let him go. You want to watch him? And Ho was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not watching no grown ass man.
and it's crazy. As a kid, I used to be like, Jay not thorough for that. And it's like,
Oh, you can't.
You don't want to be
can't-
responsible for no
you
grown
can't, you
ass
can't
man.
be responsible for a grown man. But they looked at it like, how the fuck did you get here?
And that's my whole thing, because like, even in that thought process, that man that wanted that cheesesteak,
That's my
Was-
man now.
he was all cool with being responsible, whatever your fuck up was. But the niggas who knew who you was from the city and probably already knew your work. That nigga didn't know your work. He just seen pictures.
But
Some other niggas knew your work and didn't.
somebody has to take a chance eventually.
sometimes,
So you get
yo,
an extra both for that.
sometimes, yo, it be the person that you don't know nothing about.
I think
that
that's
don't
usually
know.
the time the stranger like show more love
Yeah,
than the,
Yeah.
Like, it was like, damn, I'm bringing him here. Once I show them that I got him here and he nice, and this boy about his business, woo, I'm gonna be in. But when I got there, big dogs. When I say big dogs, it's like, yo, how you get here? Oh no, my man coming. Woo, woo, woo. But the connection was made. Like I was like, I'm cool. I don't care if you didn't extend a rope. I'm here. I got on the rope that was extended. Now I'm here. You know what I mean? And it kind of boosted me. And if a Philly person extend you a rope sometimes like that, they want more from you. You know what I mean? They think
They fuck around with commission on your cuts, man.
When I say this boy, when I say this boy didn't want no shout out, no nothing.
Just a cheese steak.
Bro, I mean, that's
Tony
why,
Luke's
and
joint
that's
at
why in my head,
It wasn't even a Tony Luke joint. It was the side joint because I was almost late for the fight. I was I'm like, yo, give me a cheese.
that's the part
Wrap
that-
it. I was like, wrap it tight.
rapid tight. That's the part that got me because it's like you from Philly, so like essentially that man wanted nothing from you because the cheesesteak in Philly is
Probably back then it was probably what, $10?
regardless, but it's like a Philly staple, so there's nothing.
ain't
Like
care what it
we
costs.
eat these shits all the
Right,
time.
right, shit. You want Berkeley Brown?
What they call it?
Yeah.
I was
The
about to
opportunity.
joke I was
That's,
about to
that's
say
another
that.
thing about nowadays.
What
Nobody
they call it?
appreciates the opportunity anymore.
Yeah,
Man,
I see it nowadays where it's like,
it's from that one incident, bro. It got me so many clients that gave me so many opportunities to do stuff, bro. Like I can't even explain it. It was like at that time it was like I was in some kind of like energy wave. Everything was happening for me like boom, 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 like clockwork. So yeah, shout out to Ray Truitt. I still tweet him. That's my man. I'm gonna let y'all know who he is.
we're going to talk about your Twitter
Yeah.
behavior soon because we definitely getting to the end.
So, all right. So we talked about community and everything in this, you know. So I wanted to ask, as barbers, I can't speak for any other community. I can only really speak for the black community. But in the black community, like back then, and supposedly now, but more so back then, like barbers, like you said, it was like
They
it was the staples. They was community leaders, or whatever. Like the old heads that sell drugs respected them, and it was all that. So
I feel like they kept a lot of the community in order.
right. So like
They
now,
did keep it in order.
these days, I feel like they lost that a little bit, and it's like how do you think barbers can get back to the point where it's like they have some type of, I don't want to say order because obviously they ain't the kingpin that's out there setting the streets straight, but like calm down, young boy, you ain't even gotta do
Bring
all
that barbershop talk back.
Honestly, yo, how could I put it? Most of the barbers with the dumb shit. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's like how can you tell a young boy not to do something and you with the same dumb shit?
Yeah.
Or you kind of like it gotta be a line. It gotta be a line of respect right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you, especially if you older, it gotta be a line of respect. If you with it and they telling you all the dumb shit they doing and you laughing and joking with it and not trying to like
You crazy.
Tell 'em that they wild.
troubleshoot it, like, young boy, you tripping.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a fact, this is for a fact that me, my soul, stopped the young boy from doing some dumb shit.
Right.
Just, I ain't gotta drop no names or nothing like that. Just
Yeah, I
in
was gonna hurt that boy
conversation.
too. I was really gonna hurt something.
No, young boy
It's
was
serious.
young boy
Because
was on
they
some shit
come in,
like,
They
yo,
heat it up, they get in the cut, and they talking to you
they
about it.
talking to me about it
Yeah.
because this is the place where they save.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not judging them. I don't
Yeah.
never judge no young boy. Like, y'all might think I do, but
Nah, I
it's
don't feel
y'all.
that way.
I be
feeling
fucking.
judged.
I be talking shit to y'all. I be
Like,
talking shit to
young
y'all because
niggas,
y'all
man.
young niggas, man. So if a young, like this particular young boy, he in my chair, so I see he kind of worked up because honestly, when you barbering, and you catching everybody energy. I could tell when somebody having a bad day, but I don't telling it. But I don't even saying it to me because the energy comes off. You like in their energy zone. So I could feel it from the gates. Young boy was like, he was like amped. He like, man, I'm gonna go to school tomorrow. He telling me for me to stop him though. You know what I mean?
Right, right. They don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to school tomorrow and
Like that bitch
and
up.
I'm gonna light that. I'm gonna light boy up. He keep fucking with me. Me, I'm like, hold up. It's my responsibility at this point now, because he opening up to me
To
to
set him
either
right.
tell him to do it
or tell them to chill.
or tell him to chill.
Real quick, because for you to even say that takes a special mental place to be, or a place we used to be, we lost it.
Yeah, but
It's your responsibility. People, a lot of people, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
right.
Yeah, they don't feel like we have
I ain't got nothing to
responsibility
do
to
with
each
that.
other.
No, we are responsible for who's younger than us, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're
Yeah.
all responsible
Yeah,
for.
I understand.
We're all responsible.
I feel like we're responsible for each other. Just that, like,
true.
in a big
Right.
way.
But if they
But
come to you
especially
with a
as someone
problem,
that's younger
if they
than
come to you with a problem and they younger than you,
yeah, you guys set them
or
right.
they come to you with it and you take it in, it's your responsibility to either tell them right or wrong
Yeah,
or
right.
indifferent.
Yeah.
So me, this kid was 14.
oh shit.
Me
about
understanding the climate
throw
of
his
the
life
world
You're
and
right.
climate of Philly and climate of it, I had to tell this kid like, yo, what is it? Like, don't do nothing stupid. You don't got to do that. But what happened? They keep fucking with me, man. They keep picking with me, da da da. So me, I'm like, yo, what you thinking about doing? I'm trying to get to the bottom of it,
Mhm.
like to the cream of it. I'm gonna pop that motherfucker. But ooh, I'm like, nah, young boy, you're not popping nobody. Just like that.
Right.
This is what you gonna do. You gonna go to the teacher or whoever you need to go to and tell them what's going on, but you're not taking no gun to school and you're not popping.
You know,
Boom. I let him walk out. Hold on, let me finish. Said,
I'm sorry, my phone.
walk out. 2 weeks later, he in a chair again. He like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't even be in here if it wasn't for you.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm happy I listened to you because I got to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? He never got into what it was, but he was like, it wasn't even worth that. He's like, none of it really worth it. So me, I'm like, damn. Not
You
even
changed his whole
realizing
life.
that shit could really happen.
Everything.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think, when did this happen? Where we got this infestation of street culture into our culture? Like, just because you live in the hood, that don't make you a street or a hood nigga in a sense.
Seriously.
Because certain young boys nowadays, a lot of these crash dummy young boys go to the teacher, that's ratting.
Yeah.
Bro, you have a 3.6 GPA, bro. And you had 2 fights in your whole life and it was your cousins.
Right.
You not that type of boy.
And
And that's fine.
yeah, and so people will say it's rap music, but rap music was always rap is the art that depicts your situation. So it always had components of this street culture.
It did.
So it wasn't rap music. So what was the change?
Let me tell you, I'm not gonna put it all the way on rap music because older rap music coming up, we had diversity. It wasn't just one
That's a
thing
fact.
drilled into your
That's a fact.
Yeah.
drilled into your head.
Yeah.
Music have an effect on people. I'm not gonna make
It's
it all
consumption.
music. It have an effect on people. I remember listening to Public Enemy. I wanted to wear a medallion with Africa on it because I wanted to go to the motherland. But anyway, what happened is adults get consumed with the same thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
It ain't just a kid thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, which not
I love
food.
I love you saying that.
Not food. It's your diet and what you take in.
Yeah.
You gotta balance it out.
Facts.
If you, as an adult, listen to drill music every day, right?
Yeah,
Every day, I'm talking about on the drive to work, whatever you doing, you listen to that shit every day. And you add in getting high. Well, you're not even in your right state of mind. So if a kid come to you trying to get some help from you, guess what you gonna tell them to do?
The same dumb shit you would do.
Exactly.
Damn, that's
So that goes into
crazy.
something Seb said last week. What you call it?
Exactly.
Peter Pan
That's
syndrome.
crazy when you think
So,
about that.
so
Yeah,
do
it
you
is.
think it's causing like
It's
lot of
grown
people-
as little boys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so do you think that line where young men or kids or young adults transfer into adults, do you think that like line is missing?
Yeah, because the adults that
Or just
put
young-
the line
They
up
grown
is
ass little
acting
boys.
like them.
Yeah.
Bro,
I seen a grown ass man with a pooch shiesty on. Like, what the fuck?
So on,
Bro.
on some,
What the? I'm not wearing no
on
fucking
some
pooch-
comedian shit to wrap everything back around. So these man unit unconfident men, no bullshit. Unconfident men is letting a young nigga come into this
Not them.
not them, but
Those be the motherfuckers that be trying to stop the dumb shit. It's the motherfucker that's
a nigga that's in
overconfident.
that, a nigga that's in the lower part of that spectrum.
No, see,
Mike really got
see,
something
Mike
against
crazy.
this.
Mike
trying to
crazy.
find any one of them niggas.
These
It's time to
unconfident
get
ass
one of you
niggas is-
motherfuckers.
these unconfident niggas is letting a young boy come in
Most
there
of them
and
men-
laughing and saying, "Yo, yeah, go pop young boy," instead of being smart. and
Most of
confident
the
in
most of the
themselves.
boys that wear the man units don't talk shit until they get the man units. Other than that,
but they cool
they not even giving you eye to eye contact because they scared you looking at
The
their
hair.
hairline. So it's like, all
Goddamn.
right. So not them, no. It's the niggas that got a head full of hair like you, waves, brushing that shit 100 times on each side, like listening to trap, drill. Out here acting like a young boy. That
I'm
put
sorry,
battery
man,
packs
unit
in.
guys.
Nah, man.
Y'all good peoples.
I feel like we got to the point where we don't even recognize we're emotional as men too. I was talking to somebody about that. Like, we are emotional. Like, we use it in different ways. Because some boy was like my pop. I remember I was younger. I was like, yeah, because women more emotional, and he was like, emotionally expressive versus actually having emotions, two different things. What you mean? And he like, nigga, you getting irritated right now. And a little bit past irritation, you're gonna be upset. That's an emotion. You're angry.
But I would say I would
And
take
we-
it a step further and say like, because violence is an expression of emotion,
Yeah.
and these niggas out here being violent are just broke niggas with bad attitudes.
Yeah.
So like you just as expressive as a woman.
Yeah.
This is my
Sassy.
honest opinion.
Silence is an expression of emotion, in my opinion.
It can be.
This
Yeah,
is
like,
my
absolutely
You
opinion.
can be.
upset with a nigga and don't want to talk.
This is why men can't be emotional. Because women, honestly, men only react off of what women want.
Facts.
So all the stuff that we intake, like half of us be on the internet, and
Yeah.
women want an emotionless man,
Mhm.
so they say.
Out there.
So they say. They'll tweet it, but they really balance us. It's like the yin and the yang. Like when you get a real woman, she going, when you be emotional with her.
Oh, this
like-
leads to my next question. I got a
open,
question for this.
like open with her, like actually like can shed tears, can open yourself up. Guess what she gonna do for you? She gonna comfort you. She gonna nurture you. A real woman. That's what I'm talking about. Like a real woman, not one of these women that's out here like, oh man, you gay if you. You know what I mean? If you cry or boo, no.
Yeah, you be seeing the joint where the list of things
Man,
men
that joint
can't do.
long as shit. I seen that shit the other day.
This is guy on
You can't eat ice cream.
this is guy on
I fuck
TikTok.
with buttery pecan.
Yo,
I really do fuck with butter pecan.
butter pecan is an old head joint. Yo, y'all
I got that from my mom. That shit
No,
good.
okay, mom,
You are millennials. Y'all old millennials, dog. Y'all not
old,
old, man. Y'all not old. Y'all can't be
No,
with
I
me.
was fucking with butter pecan since
But-
like
You see,
12.
my mom used to
Yo,
send me a
that
story.
shit
Go
used to be
get 2
always in the
pints.
fridge.
From the Chinese store
Yeah, 2
with
pints.
4 wings. Yo, I got jammed in the Chinese store, but go ahead anyway. I don't like the Chinese.
So so we talk about being emotional as a man. And I know at one point on the pod we talked about like letting down your walls or whatever for a female and letting her in on your business and whatnot.
Right.
And we also
She
talked
gonna
about
use that shit against
we
you.
we also talked about girls
The
using
wrong
that
woman.
against you as ammo. So how like as a man like wanting to open up or be vulnerable with a woman or whoever it might be to be people.
See, that's
how do you step into
This
that?
shit
And then
turned
the
into the tooth the therapy session.
No, older than us,
No,
you get
that's
the
what I'm supposed to
game.
do.
And then the follow up to that is like, you said like finding a real woman. Like, so, because I know me personally, I have a hard time accepting love sometimes. So, like, do you
Right,
think that's
I
a part of it?
understand. All right. It was 2 questions.
So, I'm going
All
to
right.
repeat his
All right,
question.
so initially we my question was
I'm gonna remember this question because I was you before. I had a hard time doing that, but that made. Let me answer this shit
Go
because
ahead, go ahead.
when I felt like that, I was fucking a million bitches, bro. because, because I was looking for that, but I didn't give it time to nurture with. I probably missed out on like 10 Jones,
Because you was
10 good Jones,
'cause you
because I
was-
was like, man, I don't believe it. They showed me one false thing, boom, I'm out of it. Like,
Right.
I'm out. I
damn,
checked
you
out.
sound just like me.
Yeah, but see, you don't want to get old and be doing that though.
No, I don't. So, like, I'm not in the aspect of like fucking the million bitches. I don't even like letting certain women into my space.
I
like-
could dig it.
and then, like, the
I-
first red flag, you got to go.
Yeah, I wish I would have took that approach.
How do you
because
vet women?
Me?
Yeah, like before you let them into your space. How you
Oh, we
vet
go on
them?
a date. We go on a date. I'm not going to just like, so I will chuck one from the room. But he's on the pull his shit out of my
Yeah, you
car.
about to pull your card.
But if I fuck with a girl, I'm attracted, I'm gonna take her on a date and I'm gonna get to
Right.
know her. But like, I'm really good at reading people. And,
Right.
like, if I feel that, if the energy of that's it. Have a nice day.
I mean, sometimes that falls under the fight or flight.
I can agree.
Sometimes you gotta like stand there so you can get to know the person.
I can
because it's
definitely
more-
say I have flew on a few young women, but it was more so because I was focused on what I was doing in my personal life, and I was like, I
Right.
want to get right first. But doing that,
Yeah.
I realized you're never gonna be right.
Right. You
No,
gonna-
but like you're not gonna be all the way right. But when you focus on getting right, I don't think you should involve a woman
That's what
because
I'm
they are
saying.
a distraction. But
They did. They
but-
just did
No,
that.
we
but-
don't talk about
but
that.
No. See, but you can't fucking them either and lead them
I don't,
on.
no, that's not my
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, but that's not your thing.
But niggas doing
A
that.
lot of
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
is doing
yeah.
that, like leading them on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only speaking on off experience. You know what I mean? But a good woman could change your life because I could say my wife changed my life, bro. I could say that
I'm
with
looking for that.
confidence, bro.
I'm ready for that.
See,
I
but that
want
shit take time because, like, as a man, sometimes we not mature enough for some of the women that's in our age group. Some women we walk away from, we should, or someone we lose, we should, because we weren't ready for them. Like, I'm happy I met I knew my wife forever because we were friends first, but I'm happy that I married her when I did because I was ready. The man got to be all the way ready for a woman for certain levels because they also mature faster than us. Like, you might not want to admit it, but some women be ready to get married and settle down at like 28.
Yeah, that biological clock be ticking.
Facts. Facts.
Shit
Or
like
they
a
been
bomb.
through some shit. How many older niggas have pulled up to your high school?
Man.
All right. So they've been through more than what
I
we-
remember getting out of high school and nigga pulled up in a fucking Benz. I was like, I can't compete with that.
Bro,
I'm
boy,
16.
boy used to be coming in the store. That was too popular. Champagne got
Yeah,
some
because
champagne.
I want to celebrate y'all, bro. At the end of the day, I don't do this. I don't do this. Like, I want to do it more often, but I could say y'all put a battery pack in my back to openly talk about it.
Yeah.
You
And we
know what I'm
got
saying?
we never mind. I was about to say we got a sports podcast coming soon, but I
Oh,
don't know
alright.
if two gonna do it.
No, I'm
No,
doing
me
that
too.
because we're
Yeah.
gonna argue. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, like,
They gonna be fighting in the studio, just like y'all know.
like listen.
All this karate.
No, we're not doing that.
What is karate?
But listening to y'all kind of like gave me a little energy to kind of help or try to help guys that's younger than me that I really like fuck with like that. Like, I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? Not Mike all the way, because Mike
yeah,
played
Mike-
me.
Mike-
Mike played me.
he
I follow
follows you.
Mike.
He follows you, right?
Yeah, I don't.
And Mike talking about,
No,
I
I
ain't
fuck
check
with
my.
Mike.
He was tweeting the whole time.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with Bull?
No,
Like,
but you know,
I'm
but you
messing
know
with
what?
y'all,
It don't. At first, I had my page private, and I took it off private. So
Okay.
I wasn't seeing everything. I wasn't seeing everything at one point. Plus, I get on Twitter and get off that John. Like,
No, for real, I want to get y'all a toast before we wrap it up. I want to toast just y'all starting this shit, yo. Because a lot of people like talk about everything and don't ever start.
Yeah, I was talking about for how long? Like a year?
Yeah,
man,
because you blew my ears up until I was like, yo, just go ahead and do that shit, man. However you want to do
Yeah,
it.
me and Seth was talking this for a long time.
We actually did it. We did a joint at Kai's crib last playoffs.
Yeah, I heard it.
But-
It was like 10 of y'all giving y'all.
No, we did a new
like
joint.
10 of y'all.
We did a new joint. It was
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
during the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves playing. I didn't really like it, but it was good content.
Right.
But
But
yeah,
me,
thank
I
you.
always
We appreciate
celebrate Black young men that's trying to get on the right path. And I just want to toast to y'all for y'all success and
Thank you.
continue to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be twists and turns on the road. Don't give up. Y'all going to argue. Y'all going to fuss. Y'all going to fight.
Yeah, I just had to call an ememergency pod meeting with these Negroids
heathens,
the other
yeah.
day.
I argue with Seth out of this probably 3 times a week, bro. Bull get on my nerves.
And y'all supposed to.
That was crazy.
Y'all supposed to. Y'all supposed to, because you know what? They say we can't work together.
Nah,
Right.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
They say we can't work together.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all proving them wrong just by even starting. You know what I mean? Because ego getting away, bro.
Yeah.
Ego a motherfucker, bro.
You know, I got the
You out
biggest
here
ego in the
losing.
room.
Yeah.
And I want Seth run his John.
I wanna we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
I wanna know what made you start that fire on that timeline. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What?
I'm gonna look into the camera. Lil Wayne versus Jadakiss. What made you start that fire on the timeline? Like, even if that's your opinion, what made you do it?
Because I feel like both of them are legends in their own way.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes comparison can be the
Thief of joy, though.
thief of joy, but sometimes comparison can start a nice, healthy conversation.
Did you check your impressions after that? It had to be 6 digits.
No, because I really didn't care about that. I just really cared about.
He's talking about, I just want
Starting the
I just
fire.
I just
yeah.
want niggas to know how I
No,
felt.
I want to hear. I want to
gets
hear
people
people
going.
opinions. Like me, I like to hear people outlook on certain things like that.
Facts.
Both of them dudes are the best at what they do.
In
in
pre-production,
my
though.
opinion.
In pre-production, Kaz was totally against it.
Yeah, he was.
Oh no, I'm still gonna say
You not
Wayne better.
feeling? You don't feel like cooking a brick in a germ the Foreman
See, you can't even get it the
see,
fuck out.
I never could get lyrics. I could never get lyrics.
Y'all putting Jada in a box.
He put himself in that.
No, he's not in that box though. If you really listen to all his
You
rhymes, he
did-
don't be talking about
Did
bricks
you,
all
did
the
you
time.
listen to
They trying to
last
put
week?
Jada in the Pusha T box.
Yeah, but Pusha T, he another bull.
But he
Yeah,
got
I
a different
feel
box
like-
too, though.
I feel
Swizz has been
I
over
feel
the
like
years.
at what he do, he's the best.
Coke rap?
Benny the
Yeah.
Butcher,
Nah.
He better than Jeezy?
Benny not better than Pusha.
Benny not better than Pusha.
in my opinion.
No, he not.
He better than
Stove
Jeezy at that?
got cooks better than Benny when it come to coke rap.
That's a fact.
I gotta listen.
Especially commercial Benny.
Yeah,
I ain't like
Benny
Benny
had-
in 3.
Benny
in
had
like
I like
Squares.
Squares.
I listen to Benny.
Yeah, but he ain't Tana Talk 3. He ain't plugs
We
up.
gonna
Matt.
keep
None
it
of
a
them niggas
bean.
better than
But
Kiss though.
Our engineer gonna tell you that what's that nigga name? What's boy from Griselda?
Boldy James fire.
Boldy.
Boldy James fire.
All
Boldy
right.
James fire.
Boldy.
I'm better than Westside Gun though. But go ahead.
You know, hey, yo. Hold on. Listen. Boldy James. Boldy James is very underrated.
He's very nice.
And he's from Detroit. He don't sound like all them other Detroit
No, he
boys.
Them Detroit niggas can rap.
But they can't rap better than him.
But you know the crazy thing about the Detroit beat? Everybody
I'm not
sounds
even gonna
good
say
on the
nothing.
beats.
I'm not even gonna say
He-
nothing.
Yo, listen. Boldy on the Alchemist beat, it's crazy.
I'm
Alchemist is
gonna
crazy.
tap in after.
Alchemist is one of the greatest producers of all time. But
I
yeah,
you saying
yo.
like Alchemist.
you saying like Alchemist?
No, because I thought he was kind of. This was my opinion at a time until I seen him trash Just Blaze on that live beat battle, and I
Just
didn't
Blaze a
know.
guy.
And I didn't know he made We Gonna Make It. I thought it was somebody else in the Locks camp, and when he dropped it, I said, "Let me go look him up."
He said the Shaq John. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with
I
it.
was like, yo. When I went and looked at his catalog and was listening, I listened like for 2 days. I
No,
was
he
like,
fire.
oh, boys,
He fire.
boys,
And you
boys,
on title. They give you the playlist like produced by.
boy,
Bro, that shit.
boy,
fire.
different.
Yeah.
He different. He different.
So what's your next fire starter on the timeline?
Who the best barber
You-
in the world? Me. I bet you get an
You
argument.
get me every time with the basketball.
Our next fire starter. I gotta think about that.
You get me
bro.
every time with basketball. Because you know,
No,
I'm
you know
a
what
young
gonna do?
nigga. A young nigga's gonna say
know what
LeBron
I'm
the
gonna
GOAT.
do?
I think Jordan the GOAT.
My next fire starter is the Five Suit Fairy podcast is the best podcast in Philadelphia
shit.
right now.
Yeah, let's go.
And
That's a crazy fire
if y'all
starter.
take a listen, not to my episode, you don't gotta listen to my episode. I'm talking about all the prior episodes. These young cats got something to say. And
Thank
it's
you for that.
valid. I don't really listen to too many young boys because I think they dumb as fuck. But they cool as fuck at the same time and smart as fuck at the same time. They just don't come from where I come from. And I'm learning to understand that. So the Five Suit Theory podcast, these young boys really like talking that shit
Appreciate
that I
that.
like to hear.
Appreciate that, OG.
You know what I mean? And they all got 3 different perspectives.
Real
And I
shit.
hate a podcast where
Everybody got the same.
everybody agree
Yeah,
because it shouldn't be that way.
that's a fact. Yeah, I tried to architect this John with, 2 of my best friends / worst enemies sometimes.
Right.
And whereas like they come,
enemy category.
Yes,
you do. You do.
But
No,
that-
I'm gonna
but-
pull the curtain back real quick. Mike, you know how you tag somebody in the group chat, right?
Right.
Mike said, I was wondering why my name was turning blue. I said, bro, you still wasn't responding to the message. What's wrong with you?
Right. I got one thing to say about that. Like, your best friend should be your enemy. I had a best friend for 30 years, bro. We agreed on everything. But kind of found out he was my worst enemy.
Damn.
And it was like, damn.
It's crazy. I had a cool friend. We agreed on everything. First time we disagreed, stop being friends.
No, but I'm saying like, and when it hurt me so bad,
Hurt my feelings too.
it hurt me so bad.
Hurt.
30 years is crazy.
Like I went to
30
my
years,
mom
bro. That's a
about
whole
this
life.
joint. I went to my mom about this joint. And what fucked me up, she was like, you ain't know he wasn't your friend?
Mom Dukes knew that he was a
no, moms
Yo,
know.
listen.
Moms know. Every
She just
time.
did.
You don't believe that shit as a kid? That shit
You
real.
don't believe
you don't
that
be
shit.
one hearing that
See,
shit.
we was friends
Women
through,
intuition is real besides baby death.
we was friends. Listen, real shit, bro. We was friends before our nuts dropped, when our nuts dropped, when we had our first kids, all the way up into real life. Like when I'm saying paying bills, had your own crib, going through different chicks. When I found out that the motherfucker wasn't my friend like that,
Shit hurt.
I hurt and I had came to my mom about it. And my mom was like, you ain't know?
Finally, you
So
picked your head up.
she was like,
Got your head out your ass.
she was like, you ain't really pay attention to when y'all had company. When she said that, like company mean people that's not our direct friends.
Mhm.
that he always went against you? And I was like, no. She was like, and she started naming certain times she was just in a room. Like, even from like when we was kids to we was teenagers to we was an adults. Like, she would be around because we would all be in the crib just big.
Active as a bitch.
And she was like, she started naming the event. And it was like Usual Suspect. I was the cop side though, like running it back when he was like
This the real
telling
Kaiser
story.
Sose.
It was like the real Kaiser Sose. She was running it back, but it was so vivid that it fucked me up. And I was like, yo. And I asked my mom, like, why you ain't tell me? She was like, because you need to learn a lesson.
That's a fact.
And left it at that.
Cooked you.
And I was like, oh shit.
That's deep right there.
We're going. Damn, we gotta have you on for a second.
I'll come back. I'm definitely gonna come back. When y'all making it blow up, don't bring me back then.
No,
Because then I'll probably be a billionaire. It's like, no, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
He gonna come back because I'm crossing over. We all getting 2 cuts.
Give him the main number. Don't give him the business number. Like, he ain't got a book on the app.
Follow. What's your handle?
Toot the Barber.
At Toot the Barber on everything, ain't it?
It's Toot the Barber on Twitter because somebody hated and stole the Barber, and I ain't want no underscores in my name, so I just said the. And on Instagram, it's Toot the Barber, DA. Every barber that's rocking DA, they got that shit from me. Don't let them tell you nothing different. Because when I first started saying it, motherfuckers was like, that sound dumb and ignorant.
Shit,
now everybody got the Barber. or the or THA. They try and switch it up.
Yeah, we got a live show coming. You might. I told you
You
it's gonna be our first.
might make the podcast.
You might make the live show guest.
That's a
I
good kind
might
of
make it.
conversation.
I gotta do something else to make it then. What I gotta do? Hold on, I gotta go cut.
It's gonna be a surprise guest.
I gotta go cut.
I'm gonna get my cut during the live show. That's
Oh, all right, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. No, but thanks for having me on here.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Seriously.
Long time coming.
I was gonna bring my wife, but she was like, it was too late. If y'all got a lady
I
though,
ain't gonna have you. I'm gonna have some questions for your wife. Like how I find love. How we all find a situation like what y'all got? Cause
me and my wife
I just bumped into something.
just
I'm
one.
trying to find out.
I know y'all gotta cut it up, but me and my wife was friends for a long time.
Every time I say some shit like that, niggas be like, "Yeah, you gonna date your friend?" Like, bro, that's
Because
ain't your wife
niggas are
supposed to be your best
kids.
friend?
Niggas are kids, bro.
She wasn't my best friend, but
I
we
mean,
were
she was your friend
friends.
at one point.
We were friends. Like, it was like, I used to get big parties and shit, promote parties. She used to come to all my parties. She had boyfriends, all that shit. I knew. I had girlfriends. Like, but we had a connection. It never like really like, and once I went at it, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, man, her was friends first, man. Just build friendships.
We're gonna teach y'all how to find love next time. Like, all right. Thank
I
y'all.
don't know. Love is like
Love hard shit to find. True love.
Yeah, true love is like is individual. Like it's up to the individual.
I'm gonna bring Shorty to the live show. We all gonna do a thing in this joint.
No, you're not.
Find in love with two.
Find in love with you. Thank y'all for listening to the 5 Suit Theory. For some reason,
we forgot to do the like, comment, subscribe in the beginning.
yeah, we definitely did. We got a lot of people in Seattle, so I want to give a big shout out to Seattle.
Shout out
it's
to the
our-
Rainy City.
Our second largest market.
And that's what's up.
Thank you, Ron, today, because I know he told me to shut the fuck up about 10 minutes ago. So, y'all, thank y'all so much for the support, and we will have video this time if you made it this far. Thank you. Have a good one.